Hey there, Descendants, my fellow Americans and people in other countries around the world. How are we all doing today? Who saw the dev stream? How we feeling about it, guys? If you're watching the playback on the stream, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate you. If you're watching the live stream right now, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate you. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Not gonna lie. A lot of good stuff came out. Pretty much all of my questions and prayers were answered, besides fixing the keyboard glitch and an ETA overhaul. But pretty much everything else was attended to that I've been asking for. It seems that they actually did take my video seriously, and it's not just up to me, right? It's not just because of me. You guys are the MVPs as well for pushing for the same things that I was pushing for and stuff like that, you know. Adding 2 existing maps in the game. What is it? What else did I ask for? Fuck. Link, what else did I... Fuck, what was it? Shit, man. I have no... Anyway, my questions, my prayers were 99% answered. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. We're on a good path right now, my friends. All the naysayers, all the haters, they can suck it, dude. Wait, what's WB? Oh, welcome back. Thank you. Okay. It is officially October 30th. We're 6 days away. Wait, no, 7. Wait. 8? How many days away are we?
You're here for modules, right?
Seven. Yeah. No, I know that, but I think it's only 7 days. Or is it 8? Sometimes I struggle with this. No, I know. But technically, I mean, you could count today as the 8th day, and then tomorrow's the 7th day, and then the 1st is 6 days away. I've always struggled with this. It's so dumb. Calendars are stupid. Oh well, 1 week. I'll take your guys' word for it. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, you're a blessing. I could kiss you. Link, thank you for all your help tonight, my friend. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for those screenshots, too. You didn't have to do that for me, and you did. You made my life a whole lot easier. It already took me, like, almost an hour to edit the fucking video without having to go back and get screenshots. Oh, man. Alright, let's get, yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you, for real. Let's get you in here, Alex. Let's get Air in here as well. We haven't played with him in a while. Oh, I'll just wait till you join actually to tell you, Alex. Oh right, I need to check this shop. Okay, we still have 2 weeks to get the Halloween stuff. Got you. I'm only missing 3 skins. 13.25. How much is that? 25. Yeah, 25 bucks. What's up, man?
Not much. Just trying to get my arc tuning done with Eugen.
Right. How do you feel about the reveals?
I was in chat with Alpha and when he sent you those things on Discord. And
Right.
to be honest, that stuff's gonna be amazing.
I love how you said and then you're like, that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. I'm excited for the emotes.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I agree. Okay, 28 views. That's not bad for 34 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see here. They're adding new missions to existing areas in the game next year at some point. The game's doing well financially. Let's see here. Oh, they're getting rid of blueprint loot. No more. It's not coming back. Oh, thank fucking God, dude.
What do you mean blueprint loot?
You don't know what that is? That's the system they use for Axion planes to farm everything there.
Ah.
Same thing with arcade loot, right? Arcade loot's like the easier version, but there's no arcade loot, there's no blueprint loot. So arcade loot is a 1 in 4 chance to get what you need, right? Say, you know how Luna has 4 blueprints?
Yeah.
You get 1 of the 4 from the arcade loot once you fill it up with the targeted reward. And the same thing is for the bikes, for Nell, and for the dog in Axion planes. No more of that. The new area is not going to have that. It's just going to be like farming for, you remember farming for Serena? It's going to be exactly like that with Harris.
Actually, I think I bought Serena.
Of course you did. So that's a massive W. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I know that the new dungeon won't be a void vessel. Thank God.
I wonder if they're gonna add the. Yeah. Yep. That's why I was confused. I wonder if they're gonna add the 3rd void vessel at the start of season 4. Oh, so they're adding it for Eugen. December.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was
December 4th?
I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure it is the 4th of December.
I think so too.
Let's see. Yeah, the 4th of December.
Damn, that was just a guess on my behalf. I didn't even remember. I know
Because
someone
on the
said
4th
something to me.
We also get the Lounge 2.0.
Oh.
And that's when the
Dude, they're
Grim
literally
Reaper
giving
comes
us
out.
they're giving us everything we're asking for. The only thing that they haven't talked about is fixing the keyboard glitch. Unless I'm mistaken. And the ETA overhaul. That's it. Those are the only 2 things I'm currently asking for, right? And besides optimizing the game, but they do that every single time they update the game, so which those are 2 pretty. I mean, the keyboard glitch is, I would say it's not a small matter, but it's not like a huge deal either. It's kind of just something that's moderately annoying and should have been fixed by now. And then ETA overhaul, I think that's actually pretty important, especially considering we don't know when we're going to get blueprint loot trading, or blueprint trading, or even if we're going to get it at all. I think we will at some point next year. But, like, we need an ETA overhaul, man. We really do.
Yeah, because it's always the same stuff.
Well, it's not even that, right? It's just the fact of, like, no matter how much you sell to it, you still have a whole bunch of shit in your inventory that you don't need.
True, yeah.
You know?
Like me, I got over like 1,500 things for Haley.
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, they'll probably go ahead and do some blueprint trading at some point next year, but they haven't spoken about that unless I'm wrong. I mean, Link can probably answer that for me.
Oh yeah, the Haley buffs.
No, the best surprise was adding old stuff or new stuff to old areas. In my opinion, that's like the number one thing that I want, or one of the number one, or one of the top things. Um, if they were
So
gonna expand on trading at all in their Q&A.
yeah, I didn't watch the Q&A about the trading. Are you excited or disappointed?
I'm okay with it. I mean, I think having a net positive for Caliber, as long as you're selling and buying at the same amount, is good. I feel like people are overreacting because the community on Facebook, bro, people are going crazy, dude. Um, yeah, no, I know, but um, I think it that the community's overreacting a bit when it comes to, oh my God, you have to use Caliber to trade. It's only 4 caliber per trade. Right now, I could do 7 different trades. I have 30 caliber. I could do 7 different trades right now.
I don't even have that much. I think I have 6. I have 6.
That's if you ask for more than what you're getting. I think as long as it's equal. You're also the one who said I would make a net positive of 36 caliber if I only went 4 to 4 or whatever. Yeah. So if I did 30, I would make 26. We'll have to see how it works. Yeah.
It's just we would have to wait till December to sell anything.
Right. Wait, really? Mods or module trading isn't coming on the 6th?
It does, but no mods we could sell till December. That's
Oh, the
what they
new
were
mods
talking
aren't
about.
coming
This
out on the 6th?
they are. It's just they you won't be able to trade the new mods.
Oh, okay, for a month. I got you. There's going to be a month grace period.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was hoping you'd be able to buy old outfits and stuff that's not even in the system anymore, like from the preseason and season 1, because I've been wanting to get Ultimate Ajax evolving skin, but can't get it anymore.
Right. Ricardo, I cannot understand you, bro. I think you said final descendant, which isn't even the name of the game. But you got the spirit, brother.
Welcome to the Modules Lab.
So you'll be able to trade trigger mods. Looks like I'm gonna have to start farming. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I did notice for the Q&A, everybody was asking about Daya.
Yeah, she's coming next year for sure. She'll probably be a summer release, and then they'll probably do another bikini set.
I have to finish writing her story.
Yeah, they could do that in half a year.
Heck, no, they can't do it when they bring
It's
out
not a movie
Ultimate
script.
Haley. Are you having fun running around?
Oh, what was really hard? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I don't mind. You know, like they do an amazing job with the animations anyway. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. You could have said it looks at the camera instead of turn left. I'm like, what the fuck? We don't drive? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? But yeah, I've noticed that too. It's kind of funny. Neither of you would know someone named Sleeples23 by chance, would you? They added me.
Name
Doesn't sound familiar.
Sound familiar.
Yeah. I have no idea who the fuck it is. Let me see if they're on. They might be on. I might be able to whisper them. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah. Maybe they're on PSN. I can message them there. Wait. Oh, nope.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom and go smoke.
You're good, bro. I can't even message them because of their settings. Okay. Yeah, you want me to add you in the game. That's weird. I don't know, man. I've literally never seen them in my comments or anything. As far as I know. I could be wrong. Ooh. I think we'll probably have Daya by like... Wait. Link, when did the Summer Paradise skins go away? Do you remember like the month? I know literally none of us probably remember the date. Was it July or was it August? Or September? I know the racing set came out with Nell. Near Automata was August, I think, too, right? Or was it September? Let me see if Luna had it. Oh, wait, yeah, she would, because she was already in the game. Yeah, I know. I already invited you, old man. Did it not go through? What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
I was just about to say I invited you before you even said anything. It must not have went through the first time, though.
Yeah, it's all the delay, yada yada yada.
Yeah. How you feeling about the stream?
Well, this stream, awesome, bro. Like they're dropping so much content. Like,
oh yeah,
okay, look,
yeah.
If you're talking about their live stream or your live stream, either
No,
way,
yeah,
I am relatively excited. Okay, so there's 844 mods in the game.
Right.
So on top of the gun that you're gonna get a chance to grind for, the Axion planes they're extending. They said it was a typo that they said void vessel.
Mm-hmm.
And which I thought was kind of weird that they would introduce two new void vessels back to back like that, because usually they just oscillate. You know what I mean? We're gonna open up this area, then open up that area, then expand this area, then expand that area. So they got to be bringing in. I didn't do the final math. They got to be bringing in 200 mods. Okay, we're gonna be up over.
Oh yeah, it's definitely over 100. For sure. I mean, they had all the Ultimate Sword mods. They had the Ancestor mods, like everything. And there's like, I know for the Ancestor mods, there's probably going to be around 30. There's probably going to be... well, that depends if they do them for only base Descendants, because I know that the ones that they showed were for both the normal and the Ultimate Descendants. So I don't know if they're just going to do like a flat...
I did do a count on those Ancestral mods. It is about 22 Ancestral mods. So even if you divide it between however many players we have, which is what, a total number of like 25 or something, like it's like 1 for 1. There's going to be 1 for every one.
Gotcha.
Maybe a couple overlapping in a category.
Right.
But like, listen, the community out there has got to quit bitching about content, at least grindable content, for at least 3 weeks. Okay? I don't want to hear shit for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see. I'm definitely excited, especially in the Q&A. Like, the Q&A was really, like, what got me excited.
Funny. I thought it was kind of funny, too, because, like...
well, I didn't watch the Q&A. Link kind of transcribed it for me in the Discord. Mainly, like, things that I would care about, which is adding to existing parts in the game, bro!
Hey, being able to take off... Yeah.
And then Launch 2.0 as well.
Yeah, right. And even with the... because the question I had as soon as they revealed Harris was, am I going to be able to remove her arms like I can Serena's wings? And yes, you can. Somebody asked that question. I
thought it showed on the customized screen. I could have swore I saw show unique cosmetics as a checkable item or a checkable section. So I caught it right away. But yeah, so there's only 2 things, there's probably a few more, but 2 important things that I'm personally looking out for, and that is ETA shop overhaul and
which
fix the keyboard glitch
at all
on console. Yeah,
I know. I've heard you complain about those, and I've complained. I think every overpowered player at this point, every veteran has been like, dude, do something. They didn't mention the ETA shop at all, other than you'll be able to get something extra from the ETA shop. God, I can't even remember what it was now.
Right. I think it was
one of the new things they're introducing.
Okay. I think it was one of the modules. I know that. Or
So
maybe
that
a material or something like that. I don't know.
I can't remember. I'll have to review, because I streamed their live stream. You know,
Right. Yeah, I saw
put that shit out there.
Right. I didn't pop in because I was watching it on, you know what I mean? Like, I was already watching it, so.
On their channel, yeah.
Yeah.
Please give them the watch hours and the views, right?
Yeah. For sure. Oh, dude. Bro. We gotta talk about this. This shit is so fucking funny. Tell me why. October 23rd. This game and another game. Can you name the other game? The other live service game that dropped an update on the exact same day? If you can't, that's okay. But it's a game that I play.
23rd? Are you
no,
talking
October.
Last year?
October 23rd.
October 23rd. Okay,
this week.
I can't.
Helldivers 2.
Oh.
Guess who also streamed today?
I think
Helldivers 2.
Human...
Yeah. Isn't that something?
Yeah, well, I mean, you got all these games overlapping. They know what the market's doing. They're gonna be like, well, this is our best
I need a
time to
collaboration.
squeeze in.
I need a Helldivers 2 collaboration now, bro.
I was thinking about buying Helldivers 2, but, like, how many games? I don't have a lot of time for a lot of games, you know, and I'm already knee
well,
deep
okay,
into
so
this
here's the thing about Helldivers 2, right? Helldivers 2 is not as time-consuming as this game at all. Now, when you're first starting out, you know what I mean, you're going to want to grind a little bit more. You're going to want to level up, you know what I mean? So you can get caught up a little bit, right? There is a catch-up in Helldivers 2 compared to this game, but in terms of the actual grind, it is infinitely less. So the only grind really is getting to basically level 20 in the game, so you can have at least a decent array of the attack powers. They're called stratagems, or not powers, but they're things that you can code in from mission control to come into your map and destroy enemies.
Okay,
you know?
so there's score streaks.
Yeah, essentially, but way better, and you don't need to kill anything to obtain them. So you call them in, then they're set on cooldown.
Hey, I like the color of your top. It's like we match. Here.
Oh yeah.
Can I booby touch the boobs?
But so Helldivers dailies take not less time. But essentially with Helldivers, especially if the mission order overlaps with the daily missions, all you got to do is do the daily missions and then log off. It's like 90 minutes to 2 hours a day max, depending. And I mean, I know you work full time and even mandatory OT and stuff like that sometimes, but I mean, basically, all right. This and Helldivers 2 are my favorite live service games. Let me just say it that way.
I gotcha. And I'm really forming over to the third person shooters.
Yeah.
You know, I've been pre-programmed from Fortnite. I didn't even pick that game up until like season 3.
Right.
My buddy contacted me and said, "Dude, no, there's zero build. You don't have to build anything anymore." I'm like,
right.
"Okay, fine. I'll give it a shot."
Right.
Well, my Xbox account says I've put 79 hours into that, or 79 days into that account. Okay. I've only dropped like 600 hours, but I've definitely so far put more time playing Fortnite than I have this game.
Right.
And I like this game way better.
Yeah, of course. I mean, who wouldn't? It is a better game than Fortnite, even though Fortnite runs better on the same exact engine. I don't know. This game is definitely more entertaining than Fortnite is. Because
of the graphic scheme. It's
right.
the scaling, right? So if this pumpkin down here might only be on Fortnite, say 400p.
Right.
You know what I mean? But here they've upscaled it so it is actually 1080p, which
right,
is why
they
dropped. Which is why they even said during the Q&A session that it's not going to be available on Steam Deck. They can't make it work on Steam Deck, and that's because of the upscaling that they've done.
Right, because Steam Deck, I think it goes up to 720 at the max or something like. I'm pretty sure it is 720. I don't know if that's the Ally or the Steam Deck. I can't remember which one, but I know it's one of those. Um, but yeah, I mean that makes sense. Um, it's also this too, right? Like Fortnite. I mean, Fortnite does have PvE to some extent, but that obviously that's not the main appeal of the game. The main appeal of the game is the battle royale. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I shit on fucking 12-year-olds and 50-year-old men. Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh my god, I'm so good at a game that nobody or that everybody cares about, but why should anyone care? And it's just
Right. It's
PvP
so
is just so over.
oversaturated.
Yes, yes, PvP is so
Even
oversaturated, man.
Battlefield 6, bro, like Delta Force,
Right.
like I know Battlefield's finally getting into the battle royale concept,
Red
but
Sec should have been an
I'm willing to
extraction
give it a
shooter.
shot. But like I don't know, they're just again, they're oversaturated.
Well, here's the thing. I played. I forget the name of it, but Battlefield 5 actually had a battle royale too, and I thought it was actually quite good. And so did most of the community. Like most of the community, I feel like liked that over the actual core multiplayer gameplay. Because it worked out pretty well. I remember enjoying it. It was Firestorm. That's what it was called, Firestorm. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't really care that they were doing all this PC shit to World War II. You know what I mean? Now, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? We already got a bunch of good World War II shooters that are historically accurate, whatever the fuck. I don't care if you put a fucking rib on the cover and call it a day. Okay? Like, you can have a woman with a gun. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess since it's more of a quote-unquote mil sim than Call of Duty, the entire community was like, oh my god, blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, it's a fucking game. You know? We have Call of Duty World at War. We have fucking the old school Call of Duty games. We have the old school Battlefield games. If you want a good World War II game, there's plenty out there. Hell, even Medal of Honor started out with World War II. Anyway. But, I mean, that was pretty good. I am of the opinion that Red Sec should have been an extraction shooter. And if not, at least give us the option to have an extraction shooter with it. Because extraction shooters really haven't seen the light of day. It's kind of like a battle royale concept, but I feel like it's slightly smaller scale in terms of how many people you're facing. And you can extract with loot, and then you can bring that loot into the next game, so long as you succeed. I think that's pretty cool. But obviously I haven't heard of it in any big shooter at all. COD hasn't done it, besides DMZ, but that doesn't fucking count because DMZ was so bad. There's only...
Didn't play that one either.
I can't even name more than one fucking game that's done it, and that's Lost Light, and that was a mobile game. I know there's other games out there that do it, but I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it should be kind of put on the market. You know, it should have should get some traction for it, but this game needs traction more than extraction shooters do, though. Okay, so what I'm looking forward to next year. The easiest answer is everything, but to kind of get into the nitty-gritty with this game, right? To kind of get into the nitty-gritty and like the specifics and stuff like that, obviously, you know, I can't wait to see the game take shape, man. Like, there is no, I mean, besides the trading,
it's
like...
coming together.
Right.
I agree with you. It's going to come together in 2026.
Yep. Besides the trading, you know, I feel like the community universally agrees that this live stream is a W. Not universally, but like, let's say 95% of the community likes it. So we all mostly agree that it's a W besides the trading. Like, that's extremely controversial. I opened Facebook, and the first thing I saw was someone like bitching about it, and then a whole fucking comment thread just dissing the devs for it. I was like, oh my god. And I'm a moderator in the group, so I screenshotted someone kind of really shit talking to the devs, and I asked the others, I was like, hey, can I delete this? But anyway, that's about it. I know that's going to be controversial because it's paid currency that they're using to have you trade with. Yeah. Which...
Well, it's because, now think of this from a business aspect.
Yeah, right.
They also said that they're taking 10% or so if I can list
it's being taxed
an item.
Right.
Exactly, tax. There you go.
See?
So not only is it being taxed by the seller, it's also being taxed by the buyer. So
right.
You're actually getting 20% of every transaction.
Right. So, I mean, it's a net positive, though. Like, for the seller, it's a net positive of... so if you do 4 and 4, right, and you have 40 caliber involved, you'll, as the seller, if you do 4 and 4 equally on both sides, you'll gain 36 caliber. That's how they're doing
Which
it.
is cool because for starters, like I was saying during my stream earlier, if you start trading, start as a seller, not a buyer.
Right.
Because even if you're trying to trade up, you still need to sell your shitty shit so that way you can afford the trade up. Because supply and demand is going to say that, hey, if I've got a maxed out gap in time, for instance, it seems like the easiest one to actually get a max for.
Right.
But if I have a maxed out gap in time, I could sell that for 15 caliber.
Right.
I will receive like 13 on the back end, but I can then steamroll that 13 into buying a cyclical amplifier, which has 4 gold slots.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And eventually you can steamroll that, but supply and demand is going to say, how many gap in times do I have to sell in order to afford the one that this dude is selling?
Right. I mean, essentially, it works like the stock market. You know, like investing into stocks.
Well, yeah. I used to play a game back in the day during the whole COVID era called Crossout, and it's still available. Yeah. It's a UK game.
Yeah, I've actually played that too. I think it's pretty neat.
I love Crossout, dude. But they have an in-game trading system or currency, and yeah, they do the same thing. They trade the currency of their whatever in-game money thing is actually called.
Right.
But these people make insane fucking builds. You know
right.
What I mean?
Oh yeah, I've seen some dudes. This shit's fucking nuts. And you need the fucking in-game currency to do it. You know, to get the parts.
I don't want to leave that game behind. It's like it's got a little piece of my heart in there somewhere.
Yeah, but it's a huge grind though. That's the thing. Because, like, I mean, I instantly picked up on that. Like, I didn't play it that much. I think I played it less than 10 hours, but a little bit of time. And I instantly picked up on the fact that, oh my god, like, it's such a huge grind to get better parts for your vehicle.
Yeah, but essentially that's what they're going for. It's the trade up for the trade down.
Right.
And how much is that going to cost you? Or you can spend 3 years and grind for that super massive fucking thing.
Right. You don't even have to get involved in the market at all.
No, and I never did. I looked at it and I tried to understand what it was about because it was the first experience I had with an in-game market. But I played I probably put 500 hours in that game.
Right.
Like it was nuts. I loved it. Because I was a fan of Twisted Metal back in the day, you know?
Right.
And cars with guns, just, you know, that testosterone.
It's cool. It's fucking cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this game hits EOS before that game, we're definitely going to cross out 100%. And Dual Knight Abyss, if that shit ever comes to console, I'll go to that too. Especially since it's an anime looter shooter. Oh, fuck. I forgot Vindictus is coming out next year, though. I won't have time for Vindictus and DNA, bro. There's no fucking way. I'm choosing Vindictus all day. It's not even close. It's not even fucking close, bro.
Dual Knight Abyss needs a lot of work. Yes, I know, and that's why I didn't.
Wait, on PC?
Get it right away. Whoever's in the party chat, Clarita.
I heard
Clarissa.
That's Link. You can just call him Link.
Link. Oh, okay. From the.
Yeah.
Copy.
I heard it was only mobile, but I mean, I guess shit, that sucks.
It's only on PC. It's probably going to take
more. Or it's on mobile too.
Like, yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, Once Human, I just started playing that. I got like 5 hours into that game.
Right.
Hey, Lundell. I'm sorry. One of my friends just asked if he can join. It's already full. Like, I gotta add him and say. Anyway, I just started playing Once Human. Once Human's also been out around the same time as this game, but it hasn't ported to console yet. It's still on PC and mobile only. Depending, I guess, on the game and the size, it's going to take a while for it to port over.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, like, if DNA is just... I mean, if DNA is this with an anime skin, there's a chance I'll check it out. But there's no way... Because, like, Vindictus, the upcoming one, obviously, that's going to be an MMO Souls-like. So it's going to have constant. It's going to be like this, right? It's a MMO, right? It's going to have live service MMO Souls-like. It's what they're going for with it. And I mean, obviously, like I'm gonna have this game. I'm gonna have. I already skip days where I don't play. Or I already have days where I don't play Helldivers. You know. So like, I don't want to just stack a whole bunch of live service games on top of one another and then just be able to not get anywhere in any one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Spread yourself too thin. You can't focus on a single thing. And
right.
Like you said, you've got ADHD. I'm sure I'm on the spectrum somewhere. I'm just saying, putting that out there.
I also have autism, so I mean, I got the best of both worlds. But I mean, Vindictus is a must play for me though, especially since it combines my two favorite games of all time, this and Elden Ring. Like, there's no way I'm not playing that. I'm probably the one who's most excited for Vindictus. Besides Link, I don't know. Link has like thousands of dollars into the original. He showed off all of his skins earlier in the Discord.
Okay, and like I don't. Again, I've only got time for so many games. Okay,
right?
My brother tried to get me to play. Oh, what was that? Oh
God,
my God,
damn!
So good, or it was so popular. Now I can't remember. Anyway, my brother tried to get me to play one of these other games, and I tried it for a little while, and I got frustrated real quick. So I have a hard time concentrating on resource-based management games.
Right.
Like Minecraft. I played Minecraft, but I played it because it was kind of like this game. You can just bullhorn your way through, kill the dragon, and call it a day.
That's one of the biggest compliments.
You can build
sorry to interrupt.
all the fucking shits. You can build all of the houses. You can make the farms.
Right.
You can do all this other stuff.
Yeah, it's freedom of choice, you know?
I just want to beat the game. Like,
right.
Let me beat it.
And that's why this game one of this game's greatest strengths is that all the resources and the places you farm them is cyclical. It feeds into each other. It's a constant revolving circle, right? Like you know what I mean? Like you need parts for, like, let's just take the swords, you know what I mean? Even though it's very controversial, people hate it, whatever. The sword farm. Everything you need is in that void vessel. For, fucking, like, parts for generalized descendants. They're not in one place, but they're spread all across the game. In the dungeons, you got the resource boxes, munitions boxes. Yeah, exactly. But, like, the fact that it's not, okay, here's...
Yeah, exactly, Link. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah,
No, you're fine. I was just saying, like, the fact that it's not only 3 or 4 resources, but it's probably 10, 20, maybe even 30 resources you can get per area, depending on the area, of course. That's why this game excels. That's why this game still has players to this day. Like, that's why this game even got off the ground in the first place.
Down. Somebody brought that up in the Q&A,
yep,
and they're like, no, not shutting down.
That's good. Hopefully all these fucking Warframe elitists finally shut the fuck... You know what the funny part about Warframe elitists is? They don't even realize...
And they're not even bitching about the anime version that just came out.
Right. I mean, well, that too. But they don't even realize... Anyway. I've heard, at least, I don't know how true this is, but I believe it personally. They don't even know that this game is under the same parent company as Warframe.
Oh, sweet. So ABC owns everything. Copy. I'm sorry, the Alphabet Corporation, Google, to put it out there for everybody else that doesn't understand what I said.
But, I mean, I just find it so funny when people are like, oh my god, this game copies Warframe to such an extreme degree, whatever, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, who cares? Like, this game, like, dude, I don't have a lot of experience in Warframe, but I have a little bit. And they don't feel anything alike. Like, the physics, the way the games work, they don't feel anything alike at all. Even the swordplay, right? The swordplay in this game, I prefer it in this game versus Warframe.
And this is where I get into, I think it's because we have a wider field of view. Like, so I never heard of Warframe until I started playing this game. I start playing this game, I look up some videos, Warframe stuff starts coming up on my feed because they're related, I get it, algorithm, yada, yada, yada. So I did click, not do anymore, but I did click on a few Warframe videos just to kind of like see the visual aspects. And the one thing that I don't like about it is it's so big. Like, your character, the field of view is so enlarged. I'm missing half of the screen because you want to add all of this flair to my character.
Right.
I can't even see what the fuck is going on the bottom left-hand corner of my screen because my character is so fucking big.
Right.
And I'm like, aesthetically, like, I don't like that. This game, all of the characters are a little smaller, and you can see what's going on. Beside that, I don't care. It doesn't feel that bad about the over-the-shoulder reach. You know, like your normal third-party shooter should have a right-hand shoulder peak. That doesn't really exist in this game, but it doesn't bother me because all of the characters are just smaller, and I can see more of what's going on.
Right. God, so Warframe's quality of life is significantly lacking compared to this game? Is that what you're saying, Link?
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
I mean, it does have such a large player base that it doesn't matter who they listen to or who they have so many diehard fans. By this point, like, they can do whatever they want with the game, and people will just eat it up. That's how I see it. It's the same exact reason why, you know, Call of Duty, like, unless they have thousands upon thousands of people chanting at them, they don't do shit either, right? It's the same exact reason. Like, the bigger the game is, the less they're going to listen to the community because they have less to lose.
Hang on, you brought up a very valid point. And during their live stream, the director, the translator was referring to the director as he has never seen some of the complaints that the community has been bitching about for the last 2 months until today.
Damn.
Before the live stream, and they were like, you need to listen to the whole thing, dude. Like, take your time, listen to it.
I will.
But basically, that translator was pointing or alluding to the fact that okay, so you can complain in Discord all you want. You can complain.
They're never going to see that.
The director didn't even see any of those complaints until 3 hours before they went live.
Right.
Basically is what he said.
That's because people don't utilize the direct messaging system with them enough. I bet one of the reasons why, because I took credit for this in my video a little bit. I know that most of the community was also asking for expansions upon the existing maps, for sure. But I wonder if I was the only YouTuber who sent them a message with that in a video and asked them to watch it.
Well, I saw you pop up in the live feed, like, early when I hopped in, like a half hour before the live.
I mean, I'm sure I'm sure other people have messaged him about it and, like, not done videos and stuff. But I wonder if that's the only reason that was even answered in the Q&A with a, yes, we're going to do this. I don't know. I mean, I'm not taking full credit for it, right? Because, like I said, a lot of the community, almost the entire community, wants that to happen. But I can't. Let's see here. Drybear. I think Drybear, like, briefly kind of touched on it in his video, but he more so was like, we need to expand siloed content into open fielded content rather than specifically saying we need to revitalize older maps with newer things to do. I think that's kind of how he worded it.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm going to side with the publishers at this point and say that they can repurpose all of the new shit into the older maps as much as they want.
Yep.
Because the new players coming into the game will want that older content, I guess you could say. You know,
right.
Anyway, so that they can acquire it earlier in their gameplay. That would almost be like your boost up path right there.
Right.
You know, I know you say you want one in every season.
I need it to be permanent. Or at least at the beginning of the season, permanent. Something. Yeah. Because I think it's such a good thing for the new players.
Older content or newer content into the older maps, which is what they also said later on in their live stream, that they were gonna the let me hang on. The old Void Vessel bosses that we no longer use, they are going to repurpose them into end game content.
Ooh.
Paraphrase that correctly. So, the Void Vessel bosses that we no longer need to fight, they are starting to focus on end game content.
Right.
And the remake of that will start, not end, but at least start with those old bosses that we're no longer going to fight.
Right. Dude, like I said, I personally don't have an issue with the trading because like you said, and this is my point too, it's a fucking business, bro. And if they listen, Warframe has it the way that they do because they have the player base that's large enough to where they don't need to rely on people purchasing the in-game currency to use for trades, right? Nexon doesn't necessarily have that same privilege, I feel like. I'm glad to know that they're doing financially well, you know what I mean? But they only said that in regards to, okay, we don't have to shut this game down anytime soon. They didn't necessarily say that in regards to, like, anything else, right? That's the only thing they talked about with it. So, and besides, it's only 4 caliber a trade. Like, are we really going to bust their balls over that? Especially when either the seller or the buyer can have a net positive of caliber after the trade is done? Really? This is a good thing. I mean, sure, they could have probably done with gold or whatever. They could use Kuiper or whatever. But I personally would not change the way that they did this at all or are going to do this. I don't know. To me, I'm okay with it. I understand that they need to make money. It's a business at the end of the day. You know, they are people with lives. They have families to feed. They have food to put on the table. You know what I mean? Lights to keep on, right? So I personally don't mind it. I don't know.
Right. We're helping out a second world country.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I mean,
know
that's
that
true.
I was being facetious, but I'm just saying.
No, that's true. I mean, like, and here's the thing too, right? It's like, okay, so half of Steam, half of PlayStation, or not half, Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox all get shares of the caliber purchases that we make because they're using the game on their platforms, right? Oh. So all of that money doesn't even go directly to Nexon, let alone them, right. The actual developers.
It's a transaction fee.
Yep.
Through whatever console you're using.
Yep. Exactly. So say we buy 250 caliber, right? We spend $5. Nexon will probably get $3, 250 cents, 250, whatever the share percentage is, right?
That's like being monetized on YouTube.
Yep. Literally, like Google gets most of the fucking money from the ads, which is bullshit. We get maybe less than 5% as content creators.
Well, again, it depends on what niche you're in. So, out of the how-to videos, the construction videos, the entertainment videos, like gaming actually gets the least amount of CRT, click-through rate. So,
right.
Let's just say one ad plays for Kim Kardashian. Because of the niche that she's in, she might get 20% of that ad revenue, whereas us as gamers, we're only going to receive 6% of the same dollar amount.
Right. I heard that on YouTube, I don't know if this is the median or this is for a specific archetype of videos or what, but it's $1 per 1,000 views.
Well, yes. Yeah, so I have heard the average number for 1 million views on YouTube is somewhere in the range of 2,000 to 3,000, and there is a range, like I said, because of the niche that it's in.
Right. Yeah, I'm hyped too. Incomplete. Mac, I agree. You know what, dude? Fuck the piss babies, bro. Listen, I knew they existed all along. I didn't have to experience it myself. You know, to believe. I know this shit, bro. I've been in toxic communities before. I know exactly how this shit works, and I'm a moderator in the Facebook group too. Last week we just banned a fucking trolling asshole who did nothing but bitch about the game and make fun of it. His name is Trevor Carter. I'll dox him. Feel free to spam him some shit in his DMs. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But I mean, listen, man, the trolls are going to show up to the chat first, right? Because they want to spread the negativity as soon as they can. That's all they have. That's all they have going for them. They don't have girlfriends. They don't have fucking jobs, careers, life plans. They don't have anything else going for them. They don't have friends. You know, these are just a bunch of fucking pussy-ass bitches who have nothing better to do. That's all it is. Especially the Warframe elitists. Those are the biggest pussy-ass bitches out of all of them. Wow, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, gee, I don't know. She stands in the fucking sun all day long. You'd think she's not going to get tan?
Dude, I love the skin tone. That's
right, I think it's perfect. And they give you both. The other skin is literally free. The base, the one that she has as an NPC, is literally free.
Free, yeah. Well, hang on. I do have a slight critique about that. So they're going to release 3 events, and I don't know the name of all of them, but it doesn't matter. They're going to release 3 events that are basically 28-day events for each of them.
Right.
They're going to release them 2 weeks apart. So instead of releasing all 3 of them at once, so you have to do the 28-day login event.
Right, for Serena.
They're going to release them 2 weeks apart from one another. So in total, instead of 28 days that you could spend in the game, now you're going to spend 6 weeks
right
to 2 months trying to complete all 3 of them.
Right. I understand where you're coming from, but I also understand why they're...
Which is going to span the entire length of the season. You know what I mean? So they have some pacing there.
Right.
Which, with the overlay, so yeah, you have a 28-day event, but they give you, 42 days to complete it. You know, so that's like every other day for a casual player. If you log in every other day, you will still complete the 28-day
you'll still get it all. Because they give you like a fucking, I don't know what kind of, I think it's like a 2-week grace period to 3 weeks, something like that for the login rewards and stuff.
And I'm sure that they're going to give you those stupid tokens that allow you to like add a day. I don't even remember what they're fucking called right now. I'm not looking in the map. But
some idiot commented, "Can't wait to see Serena nuking the boss as usual."
Well, they did say the only thing that they said was inside the new content that they're about to release is Serena, yes, does still do the highest damage DPS output. However, the play style felt better with Lepic. It went a little faster.
Right.
But there's not nerfing Serena. I'm sorry for everybody. Yeah, they're not nerfing Serena. Period. Just get that through your head.
I'm not... Here's the thing. Why the fuck are we still on this, oh my god, Serena train, dude? Why? At this point, right? They're even... Okay, they just reworked Lepic, I believe, in September? Or August. I can't remember which. I know he was reworked this season.
Another buff.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, why are we still sitting here parading this? Yeah. Why are we still doing this? Why are we still saying, oh my god, Serena's gonna destroy everything. Oh, I gotta cry about it. Oh my god, I'm such a little baby. Why are we doing this? Who cares if there's 7 Serenas in Wall Crusher? Who gives a fuck? It's not bothering you. You're just choosing to have something to complain about. You're choosing to be pissed off at nothing. You're letting the game control you. I don't understand it, man.
I don't either. I just wanted to bullshit for a minute, but in the meantime, are we gonna kill anything?
Yeah, my sperm cells. That's crazy.
I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
I'm still excited for everything they're bringing in. Period.
Yeah. Let me check the mail.
The new sword, which I am happy that they're releasing on the Battle Pass, but my only complaint with them releasing it on the Battle Pass is we had the Malevolent 2 passes ago. People haven't played the game in the last 3 months, I bet. Yeah. So they're going to come in and be like, oh, this is so hard. Well, it's designed for you to log in every day and at least play a half hour to an hour. If you do that, you'll have enough materials to get.
You gotta put a little. I tell, and because I was playing with some new people last night, and I told them both, I was like, this game is a marathon, not a sprint. You know, I mean, one of them came from Warframe and stuff like that, so like he kind of knew what he was getting into. But the other guy, I think this was like his first. He was like on the younger side too a little bit. This was his first game like this he's ever played, so I was like, hey, yeah. You know, like, you got to have a little bit of patience with this game, you know what I mean? You're not going to get everything done in a day, week, or even a month. It's just not going to happen.
No, for sure not going to happen. This is like the first grindy type of game that live service grindy type of game that I've gotten into. Like, I've played grindy games in the past, you know?
Right.
You pick up this single title, and you play it on normal or easy, and you play it again on hard.
Right.
You get twice the experience out of it.
Yeah.
Played games like Call of Duty, where the only thing that you grind for are camos for the guns. Like, you literally grind for cosmetics.
Right.
And it has nothing to do with skill. Period. Yep. And then I came into this game and I was like, oh, well, the grind is actually like a library, something you can build upon and add to. It's not just cosmetics. It's you grind for upgrades. And then you can carry those upgrades, so no matter what they do in the future, I'm already at a level that if I can't kill it, I am only like 2 steps away from killing it. But as a new player, you have to do all of that catch up in order to get to where we are.
Right.
And we're just here trying to help you with the catch up. Like, we can carry you through some missions.
Right.
We can point you in the right direction. But you still have to put in the work, the time, and the effort to get here.
I think the most important thing with this game, because like my friend Austin, like, he does not play this game unless I ask him to. And that's extremely telling. His go-to game is Helldivers. Mine is this game. We're the complete opposite, right? And he also, like, he only spent like a few hours getting Ajax's parts. He's still not done with them. But he thinks that was a long time. So I think one of the most important aspects as a player, like mentally, that you can kind of cultivate when it comes to this game is just mental fortitude. Not just patience, but also mental fortitude as well. Now, the Axion grind, every single thing in Axion took me between 25 to 30 hours in mission time. That's a lot of time, right? To get parts for characters, you know, the bikes and the dog. That's a lot of time right there.
I can't even calculate it. Like, I've streamed every single minute of it because I feel like this is the first game that I can get into that actually has like a vlog or a library or a diary that goes along with it.
Right.
And every, like, for me, Nell took like 2 weeks. Luna took like 3 weeks.
Exactly.
Me just coming in every day and play for a few hours. All right. But if you're a casual player and you play every other day and you might only play 2 hours, it still might take you a full month, if not longer, to obtain those parts.
Emphasis on longer because I saw a post yesterday and the guy said, I just want the last part for Nell. Yesterday. That tells you how fucking awful Blueprint loot and RK loot are.
It is, but if you're in the game early when it drops, like when Nell
Right.
came out, they gave us the loot boxes for doing the event pass. You know what I mean? So same thing with Luna and Nell. You just had to get 2 out of 4 parts, and the other 2 parts you could pick out of the loot boxes that they gave you for the event.
Yeah, but that still leaves
So
you 18 other
literally-
parts to obtain, unfortunately.
But
'Cause
what
you
I'm
still-
saying is,
I know what you're saying,
But-
though. It does make it easier.
try to cut the grind in half if you're on top of the game.
Right.
If I were to start brand new and I had to grind out Nell or Luna, it would take a little longer because I wasn't there during the sale period.
Right. I mean,
Hello?
because let me think here. Oh, what's up, man?
Hey, got my mic working. I figured out it was not set as my default.
Default on Windows. Are you on? Yeah, you're on Steam.
I'm on
yeah,
Steam.
Link.
Yeah. So
Yep,
basically,
yep.
I wanted to interject and say one thing that goes really understated in this game is that you don't need a wiki open on your side screen or on your phone to play this game.
Yep.
Everything is in the library. And you
Yep.
need to thing you know exactly where it drops as long as you know what.
Yep.
What you're looking for and how to read it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know Rift has had this argument with people just don't know how to fucking read anymore.
Yeah,
And I
like
get it.
I have like I have 1,300 hours in Warframe, and I had a wiki in that game
Oh, at
the
all times.
entire time, at all times, because
Yep.
tell you where anything drops, and you just have to be like, okay, go to this website, look for builds, look at the mods. Where
Right.
does that mod drop? Open the wiki.
Can you inspect builds in Warframe like on other players?
You can if you
They're in your
get-
party.
If you get into a public space with them, or if they're on your friends list.
Okay.
Gotcha. So there's
Right,
prerequisites.
And exactly, which is reasons why my phrase for that is this game hides nothing from you. You
Yep.
can go to the leaderboards, you can check. If you open up your social tab, like I don't have to walk up to a player, I just have to open the social tab,
Right.
click in the bottom left-hand corner on anybody that's in the server at any given moment. That's technically in Albion.
Right.
And I can inspect their shit.
Dude,
So-
this game, it's
once you know
so...
how to read, you can say,
Yeah.
oh, they got cats in this character, they got 3 cats in this character. Oh, the shit, this person put 20 cats in Bunny. Well, let me inspect their build.
Right.
Yeah.
People give this game too much shit.
Not even to mention the leaderboard stuff. Like, if you want to figure out how fast people are running stuff, and you're like, well, how did they get there? You can see their build and copy it too.
Right. But you have to have the skill
Also,
to
you gotta
match
do
it,
a
though.
screen cap.
Or at least emulate it.
Exactly. And that's where, because I'm so far along in the game, and what I'm going to stress in my beginner's guide is you need to collect all the modules first.
Right.
All of them. Combine. Spend the money. Spend the fucking money. Combine all mods. Okay, we're about to get another 200 mod drop.
I'll
here
write
in a
that
couple-
down for part 6 as well.
But you're really like you're worried about Kuiper or upgrading. Look, upgrade the things that are on the beginner path, like the beginner guide. Those stupid whatever. Upgrade those. You know, the health mod, the rifling reinforcement. Like, do what that tells you. Only spend on that. Every other single dime that you make in this game, you need to spend on combining modules, because even if you walk up to somebody that is OP, you need to have the module in order to copy it. The
Right.
only real way that you're going to get the module is to combine everything all of the time. Period.
Right. Especially if
can
you don't have the
farm.
space unlocked.
Yeah, but you can farm for those mods. Yes. It's going to take you longer to farm for the mod than it would just be playing the game, saving the gold in the Kuiper, and spending that on combining your mods to get
Either
all of
that
them.
or, I mean, so for people who are in, like, let's say they're in the first week of playing, right? Like what I personally recommend, and what one of my friends had had suggested to me was make sure not to oversaturate your build, especially prior to catalyzation. Oversaturate your Descendants build with a bunch of mods, but instead focus on upgrading a select few of them. That way you get more bang for your buck out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you're, but that's where the beginner guide comes in. So even though in the beginner guide it tells you to level up rifling reinforcement to 5 and then equip it, you should just go ahead and max that motherfucker out.
Yeah.
For every well, they copy it too. Not just for the one that they're telling you.
Right.
For the white ammo, the green ammo, the orange ammo, and the purple ammo. So no matter what gun you pick up, that mod is maxed.
Right.
Yeah, I think
I'm
by the time
good,
they get to that point, they might not have the Kuiper or gold. That does get expensive as a player.
Yeah. But which is why, you know what I mean, especially like cuz newer players a lot of the time, so we all understand like in the story mode that you can do an optional selection of 2 or 3 missions per area to go to the next mission. A lot of the times, the newer players are not going to know this, or they're going to repeat missions a couple of times. Therefore, they're going to be able to have more modules to dismantle to get them an easy little bit of Kuiper.
Yeah,
which is one where I would say I recommend that you do individual missions. Don't replay the same one because as a new player, you're going to need mastery rank over replaying the mission.
Right.
So if I go to mission tag number 1, I need to go to mission tag number 2 so I can get the mastery rank out instead of going back to replay mission number 1.
Right. That's why I recommend recommended in one of my beginners guides about the resource defense, which is the Albion the Kingston resource defense is available no matter what year round. It doesn't reset on normal, right? The one on normal never resets, it never cycles or anything. So
when
it's always
I first
there.
played that, me and my play buddy Fresh were like, "What the fuck is this? Like, we can't even hold up. Like, holy shit! Like, we're in."
I remember
round
the
3
first
and
time
we're
I played too.
Yeah, it was a good time. When you couldn't clear those, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that they did was really cool, and I don't think a lot of people noticed. Every mod you can farm in Ingress on all of the main zones, they made them all 100% drop rates for all the Transcendent mods. So anytime you clear an integration mission or a reactor,
you've got a chance of getting that.
You have a 100% chance of getting those mods. It's not even like 2% anymore, the way it was before.
So, and again, we go back to the Warframe quality of life versus the quality of life improvement.
It's so different.
It's
night
so
and
much
day.
better. Every time, like, I don't even have all of the sword's max ability complete yet. Like, I'm missing 1 for the Shadow, and I'm still missing 4 for the other sword. However, with the next update...
You're getting slow in your old age, Nemo. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it's one at a time, my friend. One at a time. However, with the next update, they're going to incorporate more chances of getting the materials needed.
That and they're adding an event for it too.
Precise.
Yeah.
But as a new player, and even as an experienced player, you guys should know this by now. If Harris comes out and we go into grind for her and we need I don't know, fucking helium or whatever to actually like build the blueprint.
I'll make the helium right here.
An extra week or 2 for the community to bitch about it, for them to change it, so that way your grind is now easier.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing though, like, okay, so a sword grind is a very special case to where it was actually truly disproportionate versus how much time you put into it versus what you're receiving at the end of it. I feel like for Descendants, besides Blueprint loot and Arcade loot, because that shit is fucking dog shit, get that shit out of here. They should never make grinds easier for Descendants. Like, I feel like Serena was the perfect grind in terms of, like, the percentage you earned per mission completion towards a targeted reward.
And you can put it on the pity system.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. The exact part that you needed, too, because I remember when I was farming for her, that's what I did. because that's when I first found out about the target reward system when I came back in April. Yeah, because she released in March, I came back to the game in April. Um, and I'm so glad, like, because I've said this too, right? Like, I don't like blueprint loot, but if they had just kept it exactly like it is and implemented it going forward, I wouldn't have had much of an issue with it. But the fact that they are doing away with it, and I don't think they're ever going to bring it back personally. I don't think it's ever going to be a thing again. And in fact, at this point, I am honestly if that's the case, I'm expecting for them to update Axion Plains, the grind for it, to simply not be RK loot or blueprint loot, but dedicated, specific, targeted blueprints for everything there. Because, like, here's the thing, right? Like, even if they didn't do the blueprint loot and stuff like that, they still would have gotten so much server time from it because there's so much shit in Axion to farm. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why they did blueprint loot in the first place.
1 gun and 2 Descendants.
Yep. And the dog.
Oh, yeah, and the dog. You're
Yep.
right.
Not only that, but that's exactly where Wall Crasher is. So as soon as you're, you know, like, kind of... So you see 58 on the clock, whatever hour it is. You're like, okay, we got 2 minutes to Wall Crasher. Let's go do this. So you're circulating people into Axion Plains. It's actually working more into your favor than you anticipated. And I think that's one of the reasons, because of the statistics, is one of the reasons why they did away with blueprint loot and RK loot and whatever the fuck else. And they went back to the basics because they were like, okay, we don't need all of this to get the server time. You know what I mean? They probably looked at it and they're like, holy shit, this is so much more than we expected. And they're like, okay, we don't need all of this, you know? And people are obviously, they feel strongly about this stuff, so let's just go back to what we did for Serena with the next Descendant. I feel like that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, they're trying to dial it back. And I would like to address somebody in your chat, Robinson. I hope you can use your old sword keys. I have 1.5k. Okay, so I would like to say that they said during their live stream that they, in the events that are going to come up after the November 5th update, they are going to introduce keys. So on whatever the event pass is, so it would make the sword grind less difficult to grind the keys, because we had the keys, you can only get 6 per mission.
Right.
Then they changed the the location and frequency of such.
Right.
Now you actually run out of keys faster, so it's more important for you to go run normal mode to stock up on keys than run hard mode and spend the keys. I think they're going to do something dog shit, and when they introduce a new Void Vessel, they will also introduce Void Vessel key number 3.
Yeah.
Pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah, it's pretty much guaranteed at this point. You're right. But they also said that it was a typo, that they did not mean to publicize that a new Void Vessel was going to be expanded.
Right.
Instead, it is actually an Axion Plains expansion, not a Void Vessel. So
Wait,
you do
get
not
the
have
fuck
to
out.
worry about keys.
Get the fuck out. They're adding to Axion Plains?
Yes. That's why I said you need to go back and listen to the live stream, bro. Like, you need to listen to it. So,
Oh my god, Jason, I could kiss you.
So
Oh.
a third key is not coming right now, but a third key will most likely be coming in the future.
Unless
December.
we put our foot on their
Right.
necks.
I'm pretty sure we're getting a new Void Vessel in December.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then, so what he's, to expand on what he's saying, the new content coming to Axion is, you know how in the rest of the fields we get like a entrance to an infiltration mission?
Yeah.
We're getting that added to Axion and whatever else may come. So Axion is getting its own infiltration mission.
Yes, you got it.
Ooh,
So
okay.
it's not going to be a new mission that you can run up and farm.
Right, it's not going to be in the open field.
exponentially. it's going to be part of the daily operations.
What? Wait, on the 6th? Or in December?
Probably.
Whenever the fucking update comes in. I'm just saying, like, they're not expanding Void Vessel. That was a typo. They're expanding Axion Plains.
Oh my god.
But the expansion's not going to be like a map expansion, like he said. It's just
I don't
gonna
care.
be like
All
a
I wanted
mission
was
that
something
they
new in
added.
it. I got bro. They had to have watched my videos, dude. There's no way.
Yeah, and then they backpedaled and said it was a typo just because Rift said so.
Dude. Alright, let's go fight Wallcrasher.
Oh god. Change builds.
Okay, yeah, I gotta change builds too.
You're
Holy
good. We
shit.
got time. We still got fucking 10 minutes.
I'm good. 10 seconds. That's all I need. I'm good.
That's what she said.
Yep.
I'm actually super excited that it's not going to be just Serena.
Okay, you're excited that it's not going to be just Serena.
Shit, nerf or no
pretty
nerf, I'll
much.
still use fucking Bunny and no for it. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, not that they said there was any nerfs, but I like to see more characters come.
Well, if anything, it's a Wallcrasher buff,
cool.
right? Like, it's not a nerf. Like, Brandon, Communist Demon, he's overreacting. He's being
That
such
guy
a
was
fucking pessimist about it, dude.
reacting like crazy. No
Yeah.
offense to him.
No, I don't even mind the buff to Wallcrasher, which is essentially a nerf to all characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because instead
Once
of
you
it
utilize
being a
weak point
2-minute
or
fight,
multi-hit?
it might be a 4-minute.
Yeah.
Right.
Like we
No big
did.
deal.
We were doing challenge Lava Citadel last night, and we pretty much failed to the timer every time.
Yeah.
But I thought it was super fun because you had to
Yeah.
sit there and you had to learn the mechanics.
And you,
I
got a chance to lose.
was running it for the first time on challenge mode.
Oh,
And
yeah,
ever.
you were the one who helped out my friend. You were one of the ones who helped
Yeah,
him out,
of course.
right? Yeah, okay.
And I hadn't run the boss at all before, so I was learning the boss on the fly in challenge mode.
Right.
While it was super hard, it was still super.
It's about 3 different mechanics, right? So
Yeah.
the puddle that comes up under his feet is different.
right.
Yeah, and
the
complete. We all
targeting
know
system
that
for
we
the
can't hear
missiles
each
are
other in loading
different.
screens, bro. No worries.
And then he's got a red carpet. He's got his pool that comes from the outside. Yeah,
Yep.
it was super fun. I just had a lot of fun, like failing, like.
Yeah.
I still need to
It's-
beat him. I got
Yeah, me too.
disconnected.
Oh,
We didn't beat him
shit,
in the
let's
end.
get in there, bro. After this, bro. Oh, come on. We all got something we can do. I'll help.
My characters are not.
Oh, I
meant for it
can't.
yet.
I'm over 1,200 on my vouchers.
No, I think they increase the vouchers, bro. So let's run it on
800.
normal and see if that 1,200 increases to 1,230.
No, it goes
What
up
I'm
to
saying is-
1,500, and there's only you get
Okay.
600 from the challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I would have a net negative.
Copy. I thought
Yep.
it went up a little bit
Next time,
more
next time.
than that.
I think I have to cook. I have to cook up a new build. I tried it with Serena first, and then I realized that Serena wasn't allowed to debuff him, so you can't get infinite damage.
I know, no.
But you
Yeah,
can.
and then
So
I-
his
which is
fire.
why
Wait.
I
His
was
firearm
doing that.
resistance is weak, though. I mean, I'm sure you know this, but why not use? Is Albion Cavalry's ice based, isn't it, or is it non-attribute?
That's what I was using.
Okay. It didn't go
I just,
well.
no, it didn't go well. That guy
Even
has too
with
much
her
health
fourth.
and too much resistance. Physical bullets.
I thought his resistance was to skill power. Oh no, his resistance is lower to skill power. That's right. It's the other way around.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I dealt good damage, but I was not chilling.
If you had me as a
a
Serena buffing you from the ground, it would have been better. It would have been. It would have went differently.
I didn't have my ascending armory set because I was on like wall crasher pseudo build.
Bro, what the fuck? You went in with an incomplete build?
I mean, listen, I didn't even know it was challenge mode at first.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
They're like, "Oh, you want to help Lava Citadel?" I was like, "Oh, sure, why not?" And then it was challenge mode. I was like, "This is way harder than I expected."
Era, that's a good
And again,
question. A jet ski.
Ice Maiden.
Yeah, I
Ice
think
Maiden
so.
was also pretty hard.
I think it's supposed to look like a Kawasaki and a jet ski kind of combined. I think you're right.
The new Orca skin looks so sick.
Yeah, it looks really I mean, the black one looks nice. I feel like the other one looks really similar to the base one, though, doesn't it? Is it the same?
Let me post another picture of it, or the same picture.
I feel like it's really similar. Let me see.
Yeah, it looks more sporty.
Really...
It looks more sporty.
Yeah, it looks like honestly, it looks like something from the Bayverse, which I kind of fuck with.
It's like a police bike, sci-fi.
Yeah, it looks like something you would see in Transformers. It's kind of dope.
2 minutes into Wall Crasher.
I didn't even know that fucking bro, I never noticed that number before. I'm so glad that you pointed it out to me on the player count.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna ask if you had seen it, but then I saw your emote. Which is amazing, because if there's 200,000 players doing Wall Crasher on reset,
I don't think it's that many.
On a weekday?
I think it is just the 21 flat, but that's still good.
Wait, no. What do you... That 21,000 is how many parties there were.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because
1,000 times 4.
Because you need 100,000 clears to get the server-wide buff.
8.
That's 21,000 clears.
Oh.
And what I said is the assumption that each party has 8 players, then you multiply 21,000 by 8, and then
you got to minus some because you have repeats as well, right? Got the repetition factor to consider.
I mean, I don't know. I think they killed the repeats. They said you can't double up on runs and get anything out of it anymore.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You cannot. I have done it in the past. I haven't done it recently.
Oh no, I'm talking about. Wait, this is per hour. This refreshes every hour.
Yeah. I think the number resets every reset.
Oh, okay. So it's throughout the day. I was saying repeats, not in terms of the same exact hour, but in terms of 1 hour to the next. That's what I was saying.
Oh no. Okay, so if you look at the timer, it's 6 days, 23 hours. That's the first reset.
Okay.
On the new
every
week.
time they spin the weekly.
Right. Yeah. Wait, weekly resets on Thursday?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it just happened.
This is the first clear of the first week. Or the new week.
We're in the number. We're in the base.
Wait a minute.
The weekly just spun over.
Wait, does this game have more players than Destiny 2?
100%.
At this point,
100%. No one wants.
Yeah, Air, my guy, you fuck with the Transformers movies too?
Alright, you got cut off and no one wants to blah blah blah.
Yeah, nobody wants to deal with Bungie's shit anymore.
Yeah. You know what's funny is, like, someone made this dumbass tweet about Halo Campaign Evolved, and they're like, Bungie should have made this, and then literally everyone roasted him and said, yeah, but Bungie's not the same as it was, and he was like, well, that's not what I meant. Well, just shut the fuck up. Yeah, just genuinely just shut the fuck up, dude. Like, Halo 4 is a W, Halo 5 is whatever. Perfect multiplayer, bad story. Halo Infinite, I fucking hate that game, dude.
I didn't even play it.
The multiplayer is so fucking ass, bro. People just team kill you constantly.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nade spams, or they just actually, like...
In Griffball, I don't know, I'm sure you're familiar with that game mode, but...
Yeah.
I got fucking hammer slammed like 7 times in one game.
That's crazy.
I was like, yeah, fuck this shit, dude. Not playing this bullshit. I wish you could destroy those gray balls that are coming down.
That'd be nice.
That could be a nice change to Wall Crasher.
Just his heart left. Oh, never mind.
Clinkers don't have hearts.
Well, I have this theory that his armor revitalizes on a time frame. So if I were to
What do you think? It's biosynthetic?
Well, if I were to rip off his right shoulder right now,
yeah,
the timer starts for the revitalization. However, if I move if I move to a different piece and started to weaken that piece, the timer won't even start. So his heart's weak right now, right?
Right.
Move to his kneecap, make his kneecap weak.
Yeah, you got to stay on the same part.
No. What I'm saying is you don't. Yeah, until it's teal, right? It's teal. I'm going to move to his left kneecap, right? So the timer for the regen happens the second you break the first armor piece.
Right.
So don't break all of them don't break one and then the other. Weaken one, move to the other, and then break them all at once.
I think the way it actually works is that whenever he's done with his enraged mode, he actually just resets all of his armor.
Oh, Nemo, before I forget, DM me a link of a YouTube video that you want to get more exposure, and I'll post it in my community.
It will probably be...
Even if it's a brand new... Okay.
It's my first beginner guide.
Okay.
I'm just putting the final pieces on it. I'm off for the next 3 days.
Right.
Because this is my Friday, technically, and I'm having fun and chillaxing. I haven't put a lot of work into it just yet, but I did put enough work into it over the last few days that, like, I'm so close. I'm so close. Like, it's so tough. I'm just saying, like, it's tough.
Dude, serious video editing, like, because like I said, that little 7-minute video that I posted today took me over an hour of editing.
Dude, yeah. Like,
and I know that's nothing compared to some videos, and like, depending on what kind of videos you do, whatever. But like, for me, that's a lot, bro, because most of my videos I can edit in like 10, 20 minutes max.
Yeah, because you're just spitballing.
Right.
Right, and ironically... You are catching way more attention, and I think it's between your community posts. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And all of the quick side videos that you can make about this video.
Yep.
So not to do any self promotion, but if you go to my channel right now, I was doing a lot of Black Ops 6 zombie videos because I like the grind, man. I like to kill shit.
BO6 Zombies is honestly pretty good.
And I'm transitioning to this game.
Right.
So it's like, well, how do I actually do that as a content creator? I kind of got to do it slowly. So I've been doing nothing but viewing this game live for the last like 4 months. Every day I play this game. Well,
firstly,
it's being streamed.
Let me ask you, how many subs did you have specifically from Zombies?
Probably about 70.
Okay.
It wasn't really a whole lot, all right? And that game only had like a year life cycle, you know what I mean? So I can only pump out what I have within a year before Black Ops 7 comes out.
Right.
And now it's like, well, now I got to make Black Ops fucking 7 videos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but this, like a live service game like this one that's fairly fresh,
right?
And I'm able to like get into it. Like I like it. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I fucking like it.
Right.
How do I transition the channel from those old viewers to the new viewer?
Right. Life's Frost, you're in the right place, my friend. I mean, I agree with you. I feel like, you know, like we need more positive voices talking about the game and stuff like that. Can't just be me and a few others. You know, I know LBG is a big one in the community, and he is extremely fair and a little bit more forgiving, like myself. But you know, it's only a really small handful of us. Most of us, I don't really know how other content creators specifically feel about the game overall, but I do know that I get a lot of comments saying, "Oh my God, I'm so glad I found this channel. and stuff like that. Also, Nemo, to kind of feed into your point a little bit, so let me actually check real quick. Because I've been thinking about, I've been spitballing with Helldivers, right? Obviously, I mean, it's my other favorite live service game, so I stream it here and there. Let me check and see my views on my second most recent broadcast, where it has 73 views. That's pretty good, especially considering that it's one of the few live streams that I've done for it ever since I started heavily leaning into TFD content. And that's for the first stream. The second stream got 61 views, which is also pretty decent. So I kind of feel like, because I know you like to stream a lot too, and we're kind of in the same boat when in terms of content creation.
Well, streaming is lazy.
Right.
Okay, it's like playing Luna or Bunny. All right?
Right.
I can just pop on something. I can talk about what's on my mind. I can discuss the game. We can do some playthrough. I can help some people. I can give out information, and I don't have to edit it.
Right. Well, it's lazy in terms of the fact of the lack of editing and the lack of the need to. But I mean, so for me, I mean, I'm gonna try to do more gameplay videos and stuff like that, but I feel like the reason why my channel works as well as it does is simply because... Oh, we're leaving.
Well, I think you've put more hours into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
As far as the content, the shorts, the how-tos, yada yada.
Right, yeah, exactly, Lice. I mean, it's such a fucking... It's a thing, man. It's a whole thing,
Have a lot of time to do such a thing.
Yeah.
But what I can do is, like a book, I can write out a book, and even though I've spent 500 hours into the game, I can distill that down to maybe 25 hours of video footage.
Right. Well, I mean, here's the thing too, right? Like, because I know you have a lot less time to do stuff than I do when it comes to content creation. I mean, you could stream, I guess, a secondary game like once a week. You know what I mean? Stream it on a weekly basis. And then for your primary game, obviously, that's your game that you're doing 3, 4, 5, however many days you want to do that for. So that way, you're still kind of, catering to your main audience. The main reason why, because I noticed you have over 150 subs now, right? So you have a lot of people from TFD as well. So you could that could be honestly your primary source of like content creation at this point. I mean, especially, like right now the game's popping. We just got a live stream. And all this stuff. That's why at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning, I got 24 people watching on a fucking weekday. It's just because like the live stream, like it's got us all excited. All of our eyebrows are raised, and so I feel like, because with Helldivers too, right? The reason, and here's the thing, like most of those people who were in the chat, because I got a few chats, I didn't get as many as I do on this, but I got a few chats. Most of those people had first time seeing my channel right there. They were looking for Helldivers content, There is an audience, there is a demand for, honestly, I would say every game. There was this, on Twitch, I used to stream something called Dragon Ball Legends, and I used to get so many viewers. Like, I think I got like 15 to 20 on there, 10 to 15, something like that. The lowest I ever got on there was 5, and that's fucking Twitch, bro, okay? Like... the 99% average is 1 viewer on Twitch,
Twitch is it's a different animal. Okay,
yeah,
so if you're out there on YouTube right now, Twitch is an entirely different animal.
One that you don't.
As a viewer, honestly, I prefer YouTube over Twitch.
Yeah, for sure. Well, here's
from like a First Descendant like viewer perspective, because I consume a lot of different Descendant creators, and I found you, Rift, random YouTube recommending. You had like 5 viewers at the time on your live stream. I was like, yeah, I'll click it. Why not? And,
5 viewers? That's how long you've been watching?
Yeah.
You've been watching for over a month then.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I will say
And-
that most of your casual viewers will come from Phantom views first for the
Yep.
couple of months. Okay,
Right.
Even me,
And-
like obviously we're all in the same like kind of mental spectrum that we do the same things. We just don't know it because we haven't expressed it to each other.
Yeah.
But I guarantee we do most of the same things in the background.
Probably.
The point I wanted to bring up by saying that was that there's a lot of like the existing bigger TFD creators who are like starting to get phased out of the game. So I
Right.
think we're starting to see like a second generation of TFD content creators who actually
Not only
like,
that, but let's be real. Henri has
coming out of
never
the
sat
world.
through a 12-plus hour stream for this game. I don't care. She's never done that. I guarantee it.
I don't know if she even streams at all, but I mean her videos are informative. That's
Yeah. For sure. I mean, she's definitely a pillar in the
does a lot of
community.
behind
Honestly, she's probably, like, besides, like, OG, like, FaZe, you know, Optic, all that shit, the ones who really helped gaming YouTube take off, like, she's probably the second part in the reason why I can even do this, and the reason why I even
Yeah.
get viewers in the first
I
place,
agree.
you know? Her and LBG, namely. But she has more subs than LBG, which I think is a crime, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's a lot of creators who are like, oh, TFD is like kind of slow, so they're moving on.
Yep.
So I think that creates a lot of room for you guys to be like the new guide makers, the new build makers, the new how to play makers,
Yeah.
and I think it'll be really good for all the like new content coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna toy around with Harris. I'm not gonna look at any build videos. I'm not gonna reference any builds. I'm gonna try to create my own. Kind of like I did with Nell, but now I know a little bit more about what I'm doing. So should go better this time. But personally, and oh man, if she's a mobbing descendant, then November 6th is gonna be a 10 out of 10 for me personally.
It looks like she is. If you can add range to her melee attacks, dude,
Yeah. And the fact that she buffs swords is already such a W in itself. And, like, if you really think about it, right, just because of that, especially if they make it like an AoE effect, then there's not really a need for them to further buff the base stats of the sword or the special abilities or whatever. Kind of like, if she can support, and because I think that that's how they're going to do it. And like I said, I don't remember if it was a Transcendent module or if it was just her base kit that does it. But I remember that obviously they said that, oh yeah, she buffs swords. And I'm pretty sure that's for the entire party. And not just her.
Yeah, that'll be nice. I think they also mentioned that Haley's new buff with one of her mobbing mods is going to
Yeah.
buff crit rate and crit damage
Right.
for you and your party. Which means if you have Harris and you have Haley in one team, that means your swords are gonna, at least your Manus is gonna hit like.
Yeah. I mean, it'll do good for the Shadow too, though, even though it doesn't have a very high, very good crit rate or crit damage. Especially considering how high Luna's stacks. I mean, you guys have told me that it's fucking ridiculous, and it honestly
Yeah.
doesn't even matter like what the other person's build is. Like whether they have crit or not. Thanks, Lloyd. Appreciate it. Yeah. That sucks. Like, yeah, dude. I mean, I don't get in World Chat much, but the last time I saw, and I'm not dissing anybody here, right? No one at all. But the last time I saw Henri in the World Chat was, I think, either right after Null dropped or right before. And like I said, I don't get in World Chat much, so I don't know how active she is in that stuff and whatever. But I know she like said hi to everybody and stuff like that, and then she kind of like left right after. But I mean, I don't know. Like if I ever am like, oh my god, like I'm burnt out on the game or whatever the case might be, I'll tell you guys. You know what I mean? Like a couple nights ago, I was like, I only streamed for like 3 hours. I was like, I'll stream longer tomorrow. You know what I mean? I just needed a break, just needed to relax for the night, and that's all it was. And I mean, I definitely, I don't have as much time as those people do in the game, but I definitely have enough time in the game to where I can safely say that I don't think I'll ever experience a true crash out, true burnout to this game to where I'm just like, okay, like I have to actually play something else as my main source of content. I don't think that'll happen. Especially just considering the fact of like, I mean, I've already streamed probably over 170 hours of this game on my YouTube in the past month and a half, however long it's been at this point. And I don't really see myself slowing down anytime soon, you know? Like, I'm definitely not going to stream 12-hour streams every day, but like, you know, I don't know, man. Like, I genuinely have a passion for this game. Like, I don't know. There's just something about it. It's like the complete opposite of Elden Ring, and I think that's why I love it so much. Like, in terms of, like, gameplay structure and stuff, like, complete fucking opposite, dude.
I think it's really important that they are doing monthly updates instead of dropping the entire season at once.
Yeah.
Because it's easy for people to bang out the entire content in a week or two.
Unless you have Blueprint loot.
Yeah. Yeah. But if they're spacing it out all the time, like, you know, people have reasons to come back.
Yeah.
Play for a week, come back next month, play for another week, back next month.
Right.
Oh, no. November's update is huge. I'll play for like 3 weeks, and by the time they're done, the December update's coming out.
Yep.
So there's a lot of.
But here's the thing too, right? I think the and I know that Nemo kind of said, oh well, you know, I have a critique with this, but I can see where you're coming from with that. But at the same time, like them spacing out the logins for the skins for 6 weeks perfectly incentivizes players to at least log in and get a couple of minutes of server activity on the game every day until the December, even after the December update rolls out. You know.
I mean, if you look at Nexon's other games,
it's a critique in the fact that they want players to log in every day,
right?
And it's a FOMO for the players that don't.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But like, I mean,
I get what they want. I understand that. But
right.
Take the FOMO out of it.
Yeah.
Make the 28-day login every other day for an entire month.
Right.
Ironically, 28 days is the lunar cycle. Just saying. Like.
Yeah. I think that's why
they will have
a few more
don't
days
forget though.
For the regular player.
Well, don't forget though that they will have the grace period even after the login event reward ends, right? They'll still have the grace period. That will coincide with the login rewards for
is still dependent on whether or not how many days you logged in. Okay, so look.
Right.
Like I said, when I'm starting my beginner's guide, I opened up a brand new account so I can just play through and describe what's going on when people need that information. It's kind of like a need to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Creatures multiplying. There must
On
be a
that, my dumbass forgot to log in for probably like 2 weeks. So on this particular event, right, I didn't switch accounts and say, just log in, give me my daily reward.
Right.
So now I'm actually behind the gun on my previous account. Even if I log in every day from this day forward, even with the missing day bonuses that they give you,
right,
I will still be short 10 days on the daily login event, even when I add up the 3 that I'm getting on the back.
I will say they should do a better job with laying out the event for anyone who
login events and stuff like that, especially like for the grace period,
not just login.
Please confirm.
Right, but login events is just the one I can think of and like give an example of.
Yeah.
So I think when Axion dropped, right, like it was when Ultimate Lunar dropped in September last month. I had gotten all of the login rewards, and I was just kind of, I mean, it's not a big deal, you know what I mean, but it's definitely something worth mentioning, I feel like. I was just kind of remiss during those 2 weeks when I was logging in and just not receiving anything, you know? Like, I was just like, like, why isn't there an additional thing for people who are able to, you know, like, why? Yeah, exactly. Like, why isn't? And here's the thing too, right? Because they could give that to the players who need those extra 1 to 2 weeks of the, you know, the pity system, for lack of a better term, of the login days. They could give it to everybody. You know? Like, why not give us just gold or Kuiper or something like that? Like, why not just give us something? At least I have something to look forward to. You know? Like, give us 10 million gold a day and then, like, 3 million Kuiper or something like that. And that way it doesn't feel empty after I complete the login events.
Right. Because now we're all done with our 28-day event.
Yep.
Descendant,
And
Volga's
we've got
comms
the
traffic
cheer
is
cup.
increasing at your location.
What's
Yep.
going on
It looks like
for the
Eden
next
has
7
breached
days?
Right.
Volga's
I will say at
special
least it's not 2
function
weeks like after
identified.
Luna was, though. That, I mean, that was just... That was crazy.
Yeah, I think for maybe experienced players, veterans, they'll feel like listless because, well, now they grinded everything in the game and they're done with the events.
Yep.
They'll just like not log in at all.
Yep. It's just like there's no incentive. I mean, I already have all this gold. I already have all this Kuiper. Like, I don't. I mean, I have a decent amount, but nowhere near what some people do. So it's like, what? But that's where reworking
44
dailies
million.
comes in.
Yeah. That's why I really like the lounge and the collection room stuff.
Yeah.
Because I actually do get on, even though I have everything, but I don't have all the lounge stuff. I will
Right.
do all my like that.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure that there's, you know, people who have everything done in the game who still do their dailies every single day. I don't doubt it at all.
I do.
Right.
People like us.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not complete by some stretch of the means, but as far as like unique ability on every weapon, I think I'm missing like
Right.
7.
Dude, like here, that's
And I
the
have
thing
built
too.
every weapon.
And see, here's the thing: is like Nemo, you and I have so much. I mean, I have more time in the game than you do, but you have more stuff done than I do. But here's the thing:
Because I'm an efficiency whore. I'm not
Right.
a collection whore. I just want to get through it as fast as possible.
right. But here's the thing: because we understood that if we burned through absolutely everything, we would be left with nothing to do at points.
So you got to pull back on some of the things. You're like,
Right.
oh, I can let this one go. I really want this thing. This other thing, fall by the wayside. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Right.
That's the idea of having to pace yourself,
Yep.
and that's why people get burnt out so much.
Right,
Wanna
and
do
that's why so much of the
everything
community,
right away.
despite the validity of the concerns or criticisms, however that may be, that's why 99% of the community was like, yeah, fuck Void Vessel, fuck the sword grind, because they force-fed it to themselves to such a ridiculous degree. I didn't do that. The first day it came out, I played it maybe 3 hours straight, right? Which is a considerable amount of time, but it's not a lot. Nowhere near what some people have done.
That's a solid grind right there.
Right. And then every other day I was like, okay, well, you know, like I know that if I play it for more than X amount of time, I'm going to get extremely sick of it and not want to come back to it for I don't know how fucking long. So I took it in strides. And I just completed my sword grind the other day, like 3 or 4 days ago, something like that. Because I also understand, unlike some of these people who, or at least the way they act, it doesn't seem like they do, that it's not going anywhere. It's going to be there whenever the fuck I want to do it. Who cares? You know? I don't know. Like, this impatience ideology that so much of the community has adopted is just so remiss for me personally. It's just like, why do you need to get everything done? Like, I understand if... Because, like, for me, like, with the blueprint loot, right? That shit was driving me fucking bonkers. But that's because I force-fed it to myself to such a ridiculous degree. And then I instantly learned from that with the Void Vessel. And I was like, okay, I can't... Like, obviously, if I do this, it's going to react in the... Or, result in the exact same emotional state for me personally.
Yeah, a
You
lot
know?
of people can't take repetitive content
Right.
weeks at a time, you know?
Yeah.
That's why people go to the insane asylum, because
Yep. But it's also like, why are you so focused on it? Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be there when it's there, man. It's not going anywhere.
Descendant, destroy this tactical objective. Please confirm.
Right, yeah. Sorry, guys. Catching up on your guys' chats here.
Colony of breach creatures
Yeah, I know. I haven't looked at the chat in a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not streaming right now, so, you know, I'm a little laxed.
Yeah, Elias, I agree. I mean, and that's the thing is like, and I'm not talking about people who have valid criticisms and genuinely want the game to succeed and prosper and stuff like that. Not these people at all. But there is a subsection of the community who, I was talking to Nemo about this earlier before you came into the stream, that just wants to hear themselves bitch and complain. They have no friends. They have nothing going on in their lives. Nothing better to do at all. So, you know, and I guarantee that at least with some of the people who force-fed it to themselves until their fucking assholes were hanging out of their fucking butts, it's synonymous. Yeah. I guarantee, at least to a reasonable extent, it is synonymous.
Descendant, Volga's comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. Volga's special assault ship identified.
Yeah, exactly, John. You hit the nail right on the head. And yeah, you did too, Lice. You guys are absolutely correct. I mean, now, like I said earlier, the sword grind was disproportionate to the product that we received. But that's really the only valid criticism that the community had. Everything else, like, oh, it takes too long. You know, like, oh my god, like, I can't get this done in X amount of time. Like, that stuff, I don't know. Now, most of them were saying that because of the disproportionate grind, but at the same time, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I didn't have an issue with it from day one. I like the changes, obviously, you know, like, if it takes me less, I mean, I'm already done with it now, but assume I wasn't, and it takes me less time to do it, I'm not going to bitch about that, you know? But, man, people were just so egregious about it, too, because, like, in that video, they were like, okay, so you're asking me to take bite-sized portions of shit. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Are you serious right now? Shit was comical, dude.
Yeah, they took it so personally, like, they thought the devs should be, like, crucified for making them grind.
Yeah, exactly. All I'm trying to do is help you guys out, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I had said, just play it a little bit less. Take a fucking break, dude. God, it's not fucking rocket science.
Right, and this is where I go into, if you did play it a little less, later on, the grind will be easier. There's a lot of things that they...
Especially mentally.
Right. They implement something and then don't realize the full aspect until they implement it, which is why you see a lot of, oh shit, we implemented Serena.
Right.
Crap. What do we do now? Well, they can't dial back Serena. You know, like even during the live stream, the producer said, well, I don't want to talk about the stuff that we can't do.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about the stuff that they can do, which then in turn implies the fact that they cannot dial back Serena because they already introduced her.
Yeah.
But what they can do is buff every descendant up to Serena's status.
Right. And the funniest part about it all is like the more rational, well, I don't know if I want to say rational, let's say the more intellectually present side of the community is like, okay, well, it would be so much easier if they just nerf Serena and then they could put all the dev time in different things. Who fucking cares? It's an answer to your fucking problem, dude. Like, why do you have to nitpick and micromanage everything to such an extreme degree? God. Like, it just gets comical to a point, man. It really does, because the fucking cope and the reaching is just insane. Yes, you're technically right. It would be more resourceful or resourcefully efficient if they just nerfed her and were done with it. But at the same time,
maybe they can't.
Right. Maybe it's just so taxing for them to code it because her kit is so layered, and it's just better for them to buff the more simply kitted descendants.
Or maybe because the community who is crying already set the precedent. If they nerf a character, the game will get
they'll
review
just
bombed
leave
into the dirt.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, again, we have a multifaceted explanation for something that you think is very simple.
Right.
Yeah, there's tons of reasons why they can't nerf Serena, and we are not we, but
Yeah.
player base is one of them.
Yeah, we're on a need to know. Okay, we're grasping at straws over here. Okay, we really want to believe or know these things, but in reality, it's just copium at the end of the day.
I will say though, Serena being so strong and having to bring every other character up to that level has made playing a lot of the buffed characters really fun.
Yeah.
Whereas if Serena
exactly, it revitalizes other characters.
They didn't have to come up to this level. Like Lepic
and there
would
we
not
go.
Be as fun.
Build diversity.
Would not be as fun. Like the new Lepic is insane. I don't know if you guys have played him.
Yeah, I've played him.
Mine's still WIP.
It's so satisfying.
The mobbing. Listen, I enjoy the mobbing build over the bossing build. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Because even the mobbing build
Give him the suck.
can still boss. It just takes a couple of extra volleys. You know.
This version of Bunny is one of the most fun characters in the game. And before she was just a run around and spam like with V on mission. Now that you can spam like electric cohesion and thrill bomb, you're getting the dopamine.
And that's what it's all about. The dope.
Ooh, another jackpot.
I finally got one before I ended my stream last night. Like I must have played the Citadel, I don't know, 25 times. No jackpot. I finally got one and I'm like, okay, I'm fucking done. I'm not even playing anymore.
ETA shop opens tomorrow or this upcoming reset, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got one more cycle, bro. Okay.
After reset tomorrow.
After it resets, that's the last reset. When it resets the next Friday, we will have a new Citadel or whatever.
Right. No, but those skins will still be there, though. It'll just be the Stormhanger stuff that's cycled out. Unless they said otherwise.
I can live with that.
Right.
You know what? I honestly didn't.
They usually have two skins available.
That's what I'm saying. So he's saying that the Stormhanger will be cycled out, and then it will be a Citadel plus the new one.
Yep.
I got all my Stormhanger skins.
I don't either. So here's because Stormhanger is so sexy up front. I grabbed all of the female descendants from Stormhanger, but it is not that comparable on the turtle side. So the turtle side, I bought all of the male descendants first because it goes with their build better. And we'll see what cycles in next.
I'm doing the exact same thing that I did for Stormhanger, which is go for all the bitches first, because cake is cake to me.
Right.
Shit.
It doesn't look that great on the male descendants, but vice versa. The Citadel does look really good on the male descendants, but not so good on the female descendants.
Yeah. I'm also a completionist, though. Like, I don't care how bad a skin is. If it's free, it's free, and I'm going to get it. You know? And once I'm financially stable, like I said, like, when I get my disability, I'm dropping $1,000 on this game.
You know, people say that this game is so pay to dress up, but they give free skins out all the time.
Exactly.
And the new, well, not to critique anymore, but legalistically speaking, Why are they giving us a Serena skin? Because they can no longer sell it.
Which skin?
I can't remember.
Maid skin?
Anyway, there's going to be a Serena skin. The maid skin?
The maid skin?
That's not because of legally.
Yeah.
That's because of feedback from the community.
No,
That's a PR
They
move.
claim that it's feedback from the community, but something tells me there's an underlying issue there that they can't legally sell it, but they can give it away for free.
I don't know, because that maid outfit isn't a design they've used before.
Right. Not only that, but like the number one issue that people had wasn't even Void Vessel, it was the outfits. Which is understandable, I mean, because obviously one is free and one's paid, right? So, I feel like, I mean, you could be right though. There could be something else to it, but, I feel, because like, here's the thing, like, even before the Dream Rascal set, like, people have been just bitching constantly about the skins. Like, at first, when the game first came out, they did all these limited skins, and then people are like, oh my god, wah, I couldn't get it. And then they're like, okay, well, we'll introduce in small text, can come back at a later date, etc., whatever. And then they're like, okay, well, most of the skins that come out, besides collaborative and themed skins, will be purchasable forever, right? We have the rabbit set that's purchasable. We have, I mean, all kinds of shit we can still get today. So I honestly, in a way, I feel like even if there is some underlying legality to it, it's mostly community driven and less legally driven, in my opinion.
I think the skin price I feel like a bunch of the mummy skins could have been universal. I like designs for the succubus skins. And, I mean, I think the price is reasonable. I feel like everyone's reacting.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, $55 for what? It was like 3 emotes and then like 7 skins. That's a really good deal in my opinion. But here's the thing though, right? That's only for us in the West, right? I mean, people in other countries, like especially countries to where they can't even afford a fucking PS5, they're not going to be able to afford I mean, you can't even play it on PS4 anymore, but even when they could.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the dollar conversion is to like other currencies.
Right. But if they can't buy a PS5, I highly doubt they could buy a $15 skin equivalent to whatever their currency is. You know what I mean?
But if that's their financial situation, they shouldn't even be worrying about the skin prices.
Right.
I don't know.
But at the same time, I feel like, I mean, especially if the numbers that you're presenting are even somewhat accurate, like in the 100,000+ players, it will be a net positive for them if they reduce the price of universal skins to 500 caliber, or no.
100%. Want to get more people in the door.
Right. Wait, actually, the other way around. You reduce the individual skins to 500 caliber. You keep the universal ones to 750 because it's more bang for your buck. You know what I mean? Skin you can put on any fucking character. Like, you can charge more for that.
That's the only reason why I bought this one.
Right. You can charge more for that easily. And like, you know what they should really do to actually like say, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry for the dream," which they shouldn't have to apologize for it, but it is what it is. The community's a bunch of fucking crybabies. They should give us a universal witch skin for free. They didn't give us one last year or this year. It's a missed opportunity. We need that. In my opinion.
They shouldn't have to, but it would be a good gesture.
Yeah. Right.
A lot of the other things, which is...
I mean, goodwill farming's not necessarily the worst thing in the world, though, especially with kind of like how controversial this game tends to be. Because
the only problem with that is that once you start doing it, then people will start expecting
right,
it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they're like, well, why did you do it this time? I deserve it, even though I didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's true. Yo, what if they just snuck in a Universal Wish skin into the next Void Abyss fucking shop? For like 1,000 tickets.
No.
Then it's not, then you actually have to work for it, you know what I mean? So that way it kind of undercuts the whole, oh, well, why aren't you doing this again? It's like, I would like if they did this again, but I also don't want to have to play that much. I don't know, man. It kind of, you know what I mean?
They also announced that they're alongside all these maid skins, they're also doing free Christmas skins.
Yep.
Yes.
So it's not like there's not a lot of free
Right,
stuff
there's
coming.
10 free skins coming.
Yeah.
Or no, is it 10 or is it 6? Because I know we're getting...
I think we're getting like 3 or 4 maid outfits and then 2 nurse outfits.
Ooh, okay. See,
Latex
bro.
nurse.
All right,
Latex nurse.
man.
Leather.
Yeah, I think the nurse ones are going to be similar to the ones they released at the start of the game. If you guys know what that looks like.
Right.
No, I've only
Bunny-
been playing since about May last year,
Or
so I'm
Bunny and
into it
Glay,
for
yeah.
about 6
You mean
months
this year.
at this point. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're
May
good.
This year.
Good progress for like 5 months, 6 months.
You play every day, bro.
We
Like
play every day. Yeah, we all play every day.
once you figure out the menus, all the shit, like once you figure it
Once
out,
you
and
hit,
then you
once you
start-
surpass the huge, if you ask me, it was huge learning curve, whatever.
yeah.
It's smooth sailing, honestly.
I knew I liked this game when they did their final closed beta. I was
Wait,
like,
the
yeah,
wings.
this is
What do
it.
you mean incomplete? What wings? Oh, you're talking about the ones from last year, the backpack? No, I don't have that. I'm sure that Link does.
I've got.
Yeah, I don't have that though.
The only problem with skins back when the game first launched is that I think someone mentioned this in your last stream is that they weren't all universal, so you have to buy every single.
Right.
That shit was expensive,
Yeah.
and I could only buy a
And
couple.
also, I heard this from Brandon of all people, but back in the day, bundles were not discounted.
Yeah. Well, they were if you already owned something, but they didn't have the like.
The
they still
starting
are.
discount.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So it was more of an incremental discount and less of a okay. Here's the bundle, but you can buy them individually if you can't afford the bundle right now.
And then they made some of the newer skins they released at the time universal, so they refunded
Right.
at least $1 million in caliber, which I've never seen another game do. No one talks about it enough.
Nexon is the best developmental team. Let's just be real. Like, I'm better than FromSoft, better than Insomniac. I mean, those are really the only other two that I could put, or I guess Arrowhead as well.
Aside from like World of Warcraft, I think, and maybe like EverQuest, Nexon has the longest running games in the industry. Like MapleStory and Mabinogi.
Is MapleStory
And,
still going?
MapleStory is still going.
Damn.
And
Pops told me it was
bigger.
shut down.
It's bigger now than it's ever been.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And the OG Vindictus, when did that release? I know it was in the last 10 years, but do you know the year?
In 2010, September 23rd.
Sorry.
2010?
Yep.
TFD is never going to die, man. Holy shit. I'm going to be 60 playing this shit.
First Descendant is going to be a very long-term game.
Yeah, for sure.
They have had dud MMOs,
Right.
but those were dead on. First Descendant made so much money on launch and is still making
And
money.
it broke the game.
Yeah, that they can afford to keep the game running.
Wall Crasher in 15 minutes.
Wrong mission? Wait, no, this is the right mission.
You guys are killing stuff? Say
Guys,
something.
you were doing the whole circuit. Tab in.
I'm
Every,
coming.
doing every
I'm
mission on the
coming.
map.
I got booted out. Chat, rate the game 1 to 10 right now at TFD. Rate it 1 to 10. Not just Season 3, the entire game. Rate it 1 to 10 right now. Give me your honest rating. I'm glad you're enjoying. Okay. Okay. Everyone's pretty much agreeing. I 8.5 to 9 for me. 8.5 to 9. Yeah, for sure. And honestly, I give Elden Ring the same rating, right? I mean, I know I said earlier that they're both my favorite games, but I don't want you to think that I'm just saying, "Oh my God, it's just you know that number because I already rated Elden Ring that." But yeah, 8.5 to 9, probably an 8 on during the kind of more dead periods, I guess. All right. Yeah, exactly. Ozzy, there's really, I mean, the what else were they going to do genuinely? Honestly, I prefer that it's caliber and not actually in-game currency that you can acquire otherwise. I don't know. I know that's kind of a hot take. That's just me personally, though. That's how I feel about it. Copyright? Oh, that's fine. I don't want to monetize off of those anyway. Yeah, Harris looks amazing, dude. Absolutely awesome. I have a Haley too, right? Let me show you. Oh. Sorry guys, tertiary PSN. I had Serena titties as my profile picture and the AI caught me. That's why all the bonuses are popping up, or the tutorials. So this is what I got going on right now. This is my RK. Me too, brother. All right, daddy. Yeah, the sword pass feedback. I didn't have an issue with the sword pass necessarily, but I understand why the community did, and I honestly, the more happy the community is, the happier I am, even if I disagree with these motherfuckers. Because I'm kind of a face of the community at this point to a certain extent. So, like, it's a lot less stress on me when I make these videos where I'm defending the game, especially if most of the community agrees with me, because I have less people saying, "Oh, well, this is wrong because of this," or "This is why I think this," and you don't see that, whatever the case might be. Makes it easier on me. Maybe the videos do a little bit worse in the algorithm because I don't have those exchanges and stuff like that. And I don't mind discussions. I don't want to make this seem like I hate the discussions or anything like that. I love them. You know what I mean? I love learning and like expanding each other's horizons and stuff like that when it comes to this game. Because there's a lot to this game, right? Like no one player knows everything about the game. We all are able to learn off of each other, and I think that's a great thing about the game as well. If you ask me personally. But, I mean, these devs do listen. I don't think after tonight's stream that anyone can say with a straight face, in a serious manner, that the devs, oh, they don't listen, they have a spotty track record, blah, 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 blah. Shut your bitch ass up before I beat the shit out of you, bro. Like, genuinely. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, I've always known that they listen and that they do a good job with it, but like after tonight, the entire community better be on the same page as me. First time having 30 viewers in the stream. Let's go. What's up, guys? Right on. I love how I heard you type that.
Keyboard is so loud.
No, mine is too. You hear this?
Holy.
I got the HyperX Petite keyboard.
I didn't even know HyperX makes keyboards.
Fuck yeah. It's the only brand I was going to buy. Although I got a Razer mouse, so... And it was, I think the keyboard was only like $27, and then the mouse is only like $35. It was really good.
Mad cheap.
What did I think of the dev stream? My boy LBG, my brother, the myth, the man, the legend.
In the house.
I shot loads all over my screen, bro. Especially hearing that every single thing I asked for, besides the keyboard glitch being fixed and besides ETA overhaul, is coming to the game. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Axion is being expanded upon. Existing areas in the game are being expanded upon. What else is it? I forget. Anyway, I'm happy. All right, I'm pleased.
200 trigger mods.
Yes.
Or 200 mods. I'm sorry, not trigger mods. Trading the trigger mod.
Well, here's the thing, too, right? Like, the biggest dub for this is that besides trading, like, that's going to be controversial because it's in-game currency. Wow, 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 wow. But the biggest W outside, like, for me, is that the community almost universally agrees that this update's going to be good. It answers everything that we've been asking for as a community. They're giving... I never expected them to make a third change to Void Vessel to make the grind easier, but they fucking did it. At this point, after November 6th, if I hear anyone in my comments saying, oh, Void Vessel is still bad, I'm literally banning them, and if I get their location, I'm nuking their house, okay? Like, at this point, shut the fuck up.
Not to mention that the new sword looks so good, it's insane, and the new rifle looks really fun to use. They're getting better every update at making creative weapons.
I feel like at this point, since they ripped off the Claymore, they can do the same thing with Elden Ring weapons. I don't know, though. Bandai might sue them out of existence for that. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what that new sword looks like with Serena.
Yeah,
and
I saw
divine.
I'm interested to see what that bike skin looks like with Serena.
Yeah, I hope they trigger Serena's passive on all the
Well, I don't.
Just
Well,
like-
so
just
Trigger
like-
Serena doesn't transfer to the, or passive doesn't transfer to the swords. But if you can tow
But
them
it's
all
firearm.
into one location with the sword,
Oh,
so
you're
like,
talking about the sword. Yeah.
yeah. If you're flying in the sky and you can throw it down at the ground, and that now becomes the tow, you can dive into them with your divine surge.
Yeah,
Spellbreakers,
that'll be
I'm
and
actually
just
gonna
blow it all up.
hang on, guys. Spellbreakers, I'll catch up with you later, my friend. I'm actually going to disband you from the party and get LBG in here because it's really important that we're able to talk to him real quick. But if you need help, just send me a message, and in like 30 minutes to an hour, if I'm not busy, we can definitely run some stuff. Yeah, let's get him in here though.
Goodbye, Spellbreaker.
He's one of the newbies I met yesterday.
I think I was watching that.
Ah, the fruits of success taste so good. I've been streaming since 2017. And this is the most success I've seen in any platform, any game, any stream ever.
I'll tell you what. When I switched from COD to TFD, it was the most welcoming.
Yep. Yeah, because I mean, even though like TFD has such a polarizing community, at the very least, they're spamming you with death threats every 5 seconds. You know, the COD community is much more intense, even though they're more universally toxic. It's a weird yin and yang that they got going on with the TFD community.
Yeah, I think the one thing about the TFD community is that everybody wants this game to do well, even the haters.
Besides the trolls and the people who just hate because
except for the genuine hate watchers.
What's up, man? Welcome to the party, my friend.
Like, even people with a lot of criticism, they give the criticism because they know it can be better.
Right, and it comes from a good place.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing, like, one of the funniest types of comments that I get on my videos is like, oh, you're biased, this, that, and the other. But it's like, or like, you're extremely condescending and rude to everybody. But if you actually look at the comments and try to understand a little bit of the context that's going on, usually people that I'm disrespectful towards do it to me first. I don't take any shit, okay? Just because I'm a guy on the internet.
Like that.
Yeah, exactly. But and here's the thing too.
Someone just now. They uploaded the video. First comment, literally first comment was, "Oh, as usual, they put more effort in the trailer and the skins and no content." I replied to the guy saying, "At least wait a week before complaining. Wait for the
you gotta ask us to even watch the stream.
Yeah,
you know?
And he said, "You're so far up the devs' asses," or blah blah. Click, man.
Yep.
I'm done. Trying to talk.
And the funny thing is like, even in my earlier videos, like, you can see, like, I have genuine conversations with people who wholeheartedly disagree with me. And I at least try to see where they're coming from with it, and we at least try to reach an understanding, more, if anything else. If we can't agree, whatever. You know, that's not someone who's fucking biased.
Conversations, yes,
Wall
I've had
crasher,
so many conversations where people started negative, we had back and forth, and then in the end, we sort of agreed and,
right,
you know, being more respectful.
Right.
And these people, they just have the same, you know, script, no content.
Right.
Seriously, did you watch the stream? Like, what kind of content? Did you watch the Q&A section where Jason answered that the game is not shutting down and the producer started laughing?
Right. LBG,
really
go ahead and
funny.
switch real quick. We're going to go ahead and do Wall Crasher if you're okay with that.
Wall Crusher, yeah, I'll stick with them.
Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go lick some taint, boys.
But yeah, I listened to the whole live stream, and I
when he loads in here, I'm going to recommend your channel to him, and he might drop it on his community posts and get you a little bit of exposure, Nemo.
Okay. What I was going to say is I liked the Q&A session of the live stream because you can see them very dismissive about some questions. Like,
right.
No, we're not nerfing Serena. No, we're not shutting the game down. but you are getting all of this stuff, and then they still.
Yeah, I agree though, Lice. I don't know. I think I already said that. I'm sorry. I'm fucking repeating myself. Yeah, me too, dude. Ozzy, Freyna buffs. Hopefully now that the OT is digestible.
Then they still had their problems about some of the squirrely questions that they didn't want to answer, and you could like see their body language like shift, and they're like, "No, we're not gonna say nothing about that shit right now."
Right. Yeah, because
I found that very authentic. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that and it's also
you
very
can tell
telling
they're
of where the
trying.
community's head is at, like, and how split we are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like these devs are so connected to the community, like,
Yep.
they know. Other than them not knowing about the swords and everyone wanting the grind to be nerfed.
Right, but that's because most people just pissed in public forums who didn't actually use the DMing system properly.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
that
a different
is.
issue.
It's just lack of education on their behalf. Oh, LBG, when you get a sec, I want you to go ahead and check out Nemo's channel and see what you think.
Just look at the live streams.
What's your...
Can you put
you'll
this
have-
link or something in your chat?
Yeah.
I'll try. But after this fight's done.
I wish Tim was here. He could do it for us.
So Wall Crusher, what they're going to do is make him more resistant to this multi-hit.
Yep.
Meaning Serena will not kill him that quickly, and he'll lose resistance to multi-hits. People like Nelvian, or maybe even Inez, will come in.
They're gonna give Inez two more Transcendent mods.
Inez, Haley.
Well, no. What they said is every Descendant that only has 2 Transcendent mods, they are going to increase the number. By definition, that means Inez.
Bye.
So hopefully
Yo.
Hopefully they will give her one that increases her bossing capability.
Not Jaber.
No, they said they were going to give Jaber back the mods that they took away.
Yeah, they probably have to rework them. Because they
Again?
integrated all of that stuff into his... See some cool stuff coming in the future.
So do I. I'm with you. 2026 is going to be okay. They're going to keep building.
Okay.
They're not shutting down.
Listen, I mean, I know it sounds like I have such ridiculous expectations for next year, but I mean, it's all coming together, man. I said this shit last fucking month. I was like, dude, just watch. 2026 is going to be a lot better for the game.
Yeah, one thing that I like that they mentioned in the QA is that all the trailers for control apps, both of them had akimbo pistols. And they mentioned that, yeah, we really want to have akimbo weapons, but we couldn't do it because it fucked the balance so hard that we had to cut it.
Oh, you got your link? Nice. All right, my link is in the chat, or his link is in the chat, my friend, so.
All right.
Because I think instead of just making it a akimbo weapon, they let you equip 2 different pistols. So for them, it like broke their balance. They said they're interested in doing a lot more unique style.
Dude, oh my god.
As long as they have the resources and time to do it, they want to do.
Bro.
Have you guys done today's dailies?
I have not.
No, wait, no, not since it rolled over.
No,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, all right.
I think I might have time for that,
take us,
and then I should.
Right, let me take us back to Albion then. Yeah. Yeah, Nemo, no problem. I mean...
Right. I do appreciate the chat and the game time.
Yeah, no worries,
Catch
man.
you.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, Link.
Yeah, take it easy, guys.
You too. Damn, I've already
Yeah,
been live for
since-
2.5 hours.
That's why I said you were on so late. Like you're making me wait. I was in the bed with the wife, ready to go to sleep, and I roll over to check my phone one more time because usually I like watch like a TV episode of some shit, but
Right.
before I go to sleep, and I'm like, this motherfucker's live. God damn.
Appreciate it, Lloyd. Thanks for the sub, my man. Yeah, it only took me so long because I was having such a back and forth in the Discord about everything with everybody. And they were distracting me from editing. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm literally only going to do videos like that with the screenshots when dev streams come out, bro. I cannot digest that on a fucking tri-weekly basis. Oh, man.
So like just a prefix, I'm starting to make TFD content. I've been going live every day for the last like 4 months.
Damn.
Running TFD content. I'm starting to make guides. Now, I know it's going to be lost in the sea of other guides and reviews and all of this other shit, but I'm going to do it my way because that's what we're supposed to do.
Yep. I mean, here's the thing, too, though, like, and I feel like obviously the biggest reason, there's no I feel like to it, it's objectively the truth. The biggest reason why I have as many subs as I do is simply because of the videos that I put together, and it's funny because it's the ones that I take 20 minutes to edit, right? It doesn't take anything out of me. It's just me sitting here talking about the game, just discussing it, and like kind of providing oh, you got a sub from Lloyd, Nemo.
Yeah.
But kind of just providing these people like a positive space to enjoy the game. You know what I mean? And I feel like because the demand for that is what it was, and because of the dedicated videos, right? Because like the dedicated videos are always going to be easier to recommend versus live streams because of, obviously because live streams are way fucking longer than videos. It's just,
Ungodly long. We've been on for over 2 hours, like you said.
Right.
You want to start the dailies?
Yeah,
Chat
we can.
while you're
Yeah.
at it.
I don't care what you do first. I'm running my Ajax because he still needs arcade tuning.
What I like to do is do the 4 invasions, then 2 Sigmas, then we go to Axion, do one of the operational missions. That tends to cover most of the things.
Okay.
Lens.
Appreciate it, Incomplete.
Descendant. The enemy has modified the ancestors' weapons with Vulgus technology.
Yeah, we do tend to
and
agree on a lot.
to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure underground draws and releases this. Descendant. I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcane.
Man, LBG, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy about the massive dungeon. I really wanted something
Yeah, I
big,
want to
Yeah,
play that too.
dude.
And I hope it's harder than Axion Plains.
big sort of event, or like not an event but a dungeon. Like how they do. And I basically want more stuff in the vaccine planes, like lots of dungeons. I mean, we already have a decent selection,
Right.
but more variety, some different style of.
I'm just glad that
missions.
they're adding something else to it. Oh, man.
Yeah, I was pretty sure they would do that. I mean, it looked like a basic foundation. They dropped it. I
Right.
was pretty sure they'll add things to it. Big map.
Yep. Also, they did inadvertently confirm that they're adding things to Ingress next year.
Yeah, yeah.
They are literally giving me everything I asked for besides the ETA overhaul and fixing the keyboard bug on console.
Yeah. That's the thing. People are just impatient. They tend to inform everyone that they are going to do this, but once a month people forget and then they start complaining.
Yep.
A lot of little things people don't obviously pay attention to, like we were talking earlier about the more transcendent.
Sliding, we'll get you in here after in a little bit, alright?
Descendant, the enemy has modified the ancestors' weapon with advanced technology and are
Especially if
using
you
it
need
to
help. I'm
mix
always willing to
inversion
help out.
energy. It appears they are defending the gates with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcane.
Damn. Which one is still missing? Okay, there we go. Wait, can you boys not hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was on mute.
Oh no, you're good.
I'm sitting here talking like, yeah, that one.
Oh, it happens to the best of us. You know, at first, I mean, I was slightly opposed to them, like, making invasion easier, but in retrospect, it actually is for the better. It is nice that you can kind of just come in and knock it out real quick.
I think basically what they realized early on, and also the community said that they don't like things, stopping. They want it to be like a fast-paced thing.
Right, very
So we had to
streamlined.
wait for all the things. So that's why they kind of.
Descendant.
Yep.
The enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above.
Game is fine. Game is fine.
Thanks, Lice. I appreciate your support, brother. Sleep well, and don't forget to mention one out thinking of me.
Make her scream my name.
Also, today with
Low budget. You got cut off at also today.
Oh, he's not loaded in yet.
Oh,
He's on the east side.
He's on the other side of the pond, good friend.
Yep.
That's why humans need us so desperately.
All right.
Gotta wait for the mic icon.
Yep. Well, did you get loaded in, good sir?
There we go. What were you saying though, my man? LBG?
Haley buff is also pretty good.
Oh yeah.
She should function a lot like VSF, maybe hybrid of skills and.
I'm excited, man, because my Paley's pretty much ready to go. I just need to get the Albion cavalry gun fully built and stuff like that, and finish off the piercing light and actually catalyze it.
What else are we getting? Daily, Harris,
Glay.
massive. There's a slight buff to Glay as well.
Well, they said, if I remember correctly, because it's been hours now, that whatever buffs Haley are getting are going to be roughly translated to Glay.
Yeah, because they did not show anything, so...
no, not for Glay, but that's why I said they, like, passed over it real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, snuck out these other two. How much gold am I sitting at? 184. Damn! It's more than I thought.
Descendant. This is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
So did you hear about New World?
What was it? You cut off a bit.
New World from Amazon Games is shutting down.
The layoffs?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, I've heard that Amazon layoffs, even though they projected 30,000 as of right now, 19,000 have been laid off. It's mostly middle management, so white collar. Because they're going to automate all of the administrative. So if you see rage bait out there on the YouTubes about Amazon laying off like the delivery drivers or the packers, or that's not happening right now. It's all administrative.
Oh yeah, fuck no. They just pay them bullshit on the dollar and call it a day.
If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to...
I was talking more about the games being affected. So New World is no longer going to get updates.
Yeah, New World return them.
Yeah, it's not getting updates. And apparently it was doing well this last update and last season. It was doing very well. The game wasn't... But it wasn't because the game wasn't doing well or happening.
Is it a paid? It's a paid live service game.
I believe so. I remember when it first came out, it was so melting, like very high end stuff. I never really thought about it, and I've never really played like a pro. It's not something I enjoy. But yeah, it shutting down was definitely a surprise.
Yeah.
It's already on Steam. You can see it's they have removed and they've put a statement saying no more updates.
This is a phase
well, honestly, every industry
It has a
from
large output,
writers
which requires processing of tens
to
of billions of units of data
graphical
per second.
design to video game
According to the scan
coding.
results,
Right.
the structure
Changes of
data
staff
All of
happen
that.
all the time. It's almost inevitable.
Well, it's gonna happen in a
This is
big
how they
way.
are processing
Yeah.
all
Like your
that data.
plumbers, your construction workers, yeah, that shit's not going anywhere. But
Right.
like
If you
even
overload
the
device,
place that I
the
work,
data
like
will be
I'm a
neutralized.
forklift driver for crying out loud. At some point, they could automate that. Are they years away from it as far as the company goes? Fuck yes. Doesn't mean that they couldn't.
Right.
It's just all of the technical stuff is going to go first.
Yep. Yep, that's why having a, besides content creation, I feel like that's the one niche that won't really get affected by AI takeover as much. But that's why every medium of work that you have on a PC is, you're taking kind of a risk with that. Whether that risk should be there or not, I mean, it depends on who you ask. I don't feel like people should be laid off just because of what kind of job they do, just because it can be replaced by a robot, but that's just me. I'm not a CEO or anything like that, so what the fuck can I do?
Yeah, I know. And the sad part is the CEO is looking at it going, well, we don't have to pay this thing, vacation, sick, health insurance.
Right.
It works 24/7. It's on a battery. We just have to write off the electrical expenses versus the profits. Like,
Yep. Yep. Most of the time when they offer good benefits, the workplace is usually fucking horrible. Well, maybe not most of the time, but at least some of the time.
Back away.
All right, let's go back. How we doing, chat? How we feeling tonight? I haven't asked you guys how you're doing. I'm sorry. Yeah, no worry, brothers. Or no worry. No worries, brother. You get some rest.
as soon as we get done with these Sigma sectors, I gotta go do the same thing.
All right, let's do Broken Boundary first. Nikkei, my man, hell yeah. I need to get back to that game, dude. I have Eve on there, though. I was so glad I got her first summon, dude. I was like, oh my god. Nice. Spellbreakers, did you see the, did you check out the dev live stream? I know you're kind of brand new to the game, but...
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
That's a specialized Vulcan aircraft. It can fly through void storms. Descendant, if you're gonna shoot it down, do it now. Hurry!
I'll have to check it out then.
I like the skin for the Vortex bike.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
The Batman thing.
Fuck yeah, dude. Maybe at some point we'll get a BVS Batmobile. That would be awesome.
Target subdued.
get fucking trucks and shit, man.
I mean, Rocket League had like a collab with Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, they did have the fucking... Oh my god, bro.
We've detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor.
You know, I re-uploaded the trailers and fucking Nexon hit me for copyright on them.
Yeah, I mean, they tend to do that. If you don't have anything like in terms of changing
Right.
it or editing it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to monetize them
If
anyway.
you're
I was
doing-
just posting them just so people could see them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you were reacting to it or something, then
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of I know the rules, right? So I reacted to their entire live stream,
Right.
but I transformed it and
Yep, into fair use.
into fair use, right? The best way that I could, because honestly, it was the first time I ever did such a thing, so
Right.
I was a little nervous. What YouTube says in a couple of days.
Oh, they'll usually
If they-
tell you right away if it's copyrighted or not.
if they have any music or something, then it's definitely getting.
Yeah.
The
I've
music,
had the-
man. I
I've
feel
had
your
the
pain.
streams- I've had streams where they claimed it like a year late. Somebody
Damn.
decided that a bit of
And-
trailer
and-
music.
And that's
somewhere
part of the
was
reason
covered.
why I don't use any of those free music sites.
Yep.
Yeah, I've kind of stopped as
Because
well.
they give you permission, yes, but if
might
the
change.
creator wants to claim it 2 years later,
Right. They're
Then you're
going.
screwed.
Yep. They're going to. There's nothing you can do about it.
Hound Actual to HQ. Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
Oh, gotcha. Just go ahead and check out my summary video then. Has most of the facts. But yeah, Spellbreakers, go ahead and drop them as well on YouTube as well. They'll upload shorts and stuff like that for Descendants that just got buffs. So if you're not necessarily sure on where to go next in terms of like your game, I mean that could be a way, you know what I mean? You'd be like, okay, well this Descendant just got buffed or whatever, maybe I can go for them.
and not only that, if you join their Discord, they have a whole like
Oh, yeah.
build
Yep.
section. And not only that, what I will continue to say is the Harris reveal that they just did on their live stream. Go ahead and screen cap that build that they have for Harris outside of, the reactor and Transcendent mod that they were showing off.
You know what's
But
funny
the
about
generic
that?
build is probably pretty good.
Right. You know what's funny about that build? I noticed the HP number was exactly the same as my Serena. That was interesting to me.
Yeah, I mean, I know they didn't show off the external. They didn't show off the external components other than, hey, here is the thing.
Right.
This is
Here's
HQ.
where you form it.
Troops are on the ground.
But
Transport is en route. Stand by
the
position.
build,
Best
the
of luck.
modules that they had on the gun and they had on Harris are at least a good starting point.
Yep.
So everybody's going to build off of that, and they're going to say, hey, let's tweak this and tweak that, and then you're going to see a flood of influencers hit the stage and say, oh, well, this is my build. But really,
Yeah.
they only changed one mod from the live stream build.
Right. I wonder if she scales off the base HP.
I couldn't read any of it because I had it up on my shitty monitor, unfortunately.
She had 452%
So I actually have to go
HP.
back through it
Detected
and
signs of life
read it.
inside a nearby
Right.
RK receptor.
I thought that was
But
extremely interesting.
All the
though.
text was way too long.
Right.
extraction from Operation Zone and...
Alrighty, man. Well, this is where I gotta say adieu. Thank you and your chat and your stream for being as lively as it is. Don't forget to do the stuff that they tell me to tell you to do, and like the guy's stream. Please subscribe, do all that fun stuff. But I gotta go to bed.
All right, man. Hey, it's always a pleasure, my friend.
Yeah.
I'll catch you
Good
next
shit.
time, brother man.
I'm shutting this down.
Later. Alrighty. And then there were two.
He's going as well.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to do some Axion missions?
Oh yeah, we can. Give me just a moment though. Gotta take a bathroom break. Also, I'm excited for our video. When would you like to do it?
I can do it weekend if you want, like day after.
Okay.
It depends on the time because, like, it's evening here for me, almost evening. It's
Right.
very early in the morning.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we can do it whenever you feel most comfortable. I can work my schedule around that, so no worries on that part.
When do you start streaming normally? Okay, what time is it right now for you?
6 a.m.
It's it's 4 p.m. for me.
Honestly, I usually
So,
stream right around the time you wake up, right before you go to work. That's
Yeah.
usually when I
So we
start.
have 10 hours. I'm 10 hours ahead. It's
Right.
6 a.m. So 10 hours ahead would mean I get up at 4 usually.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm finished and I start the game, it's 6 a.m. my time. So it'll be 8 p.m. your time. I think we can do something like that. Make a quick video and then you can continue with your stream.
Yeah. For sure. Sounds good. Alrighty. I'm back. Alright, so you said Axion.
Yeah, Axion makes the life a bit easier because I couldn't constantly reload into missions. Because by the time I load in, half the mission is done.
Yeah. No, I mean I can wait
Two
too.
missions.
I'm not worried about that. Which spawning point do you want? We can do number 3. Or, I mean whichever. I don't really care.
Let's go wherever we have the Put second, teleport to top right, because that's the one with the fangs.
Okay.
The operational liquefied axe sword.
No, I'm not. No. This is a cigarette. No, you cannot. You can't. You can't. Smoking weed on stream and video is against EULA. Can't do that. I'm smoking a cigarette. Oh wait, I don't want to use Serena. Fuck it. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay.
We have to start them.
Descendant, Volga's comms traffic is increasing at your
I
location.
don't know.
It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed.
Almost done putting 50 catalysts. Nice.
Nice.
First done.
I can do this.
Makes sense because a lot of people use it in this and even like
Right.
yeah, but this is a pretty long term. Only managed so far get 60. Bunny, Serena, Ines.
Creature response confirmed. Approaching location.
What do you think of the trading?
I personally don't have any issue with it. I think it's fine.
I think trading is good. I mean, a lot of people wanted trading systems. It's another one of those things where people wanted this, kept saying, oh, Warframe has this and you have this.
Yep.
But now,
people are only upset because it costs Caliber. That's all it is. But here's the thing, right? Is it's like...
But they can make Caliber if they are,
Right, exactly. I even told my friend, I was like, there's a net positive to it, you know what I mean? Because, like, you do earn Caliber from the trade. He was like,
yeah,
there's no positives to it.
Players, yeah, exactly. The completely free-to-play players can actually grind it out, get a couple of good transcendent mods, trigger mods or whatever, and sell them for them. Even if it's like 20, 30 at a time. Plenty.
Right.
And the game the devs, the game basically makes a little cut on everything. I think it's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, it is. I agree. People are like, why didn't they do it like Warframe? Why didn't they use an in-game currency that's not paid? Blah 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 blah. Because they didn't.
There's so many currencies. It's actually good that they don't have too many currencies.
Yep.
Like every negative people bring up, it's strange to me because if you see any other gacha game or something, they have so many different currencies. It's just weird, like which one to use, how to start. You need guides to understand the currencies.
Yep.
Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operation zone. Descendant, I picked up a mutant material formation
Right.
in the sky.
It's just fucking, it's just your opinions or, I mean, I'm anti-capitalist myself, but when it comes to video games, like, if I can make money in the game, I mean, who cares? It's a positive, man. It's nothing really wrong with that. I guess it just depends on your morals. I don't know. That'd be the only reason I can think of.
Steam has this trading stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're fucking, what is it? CSGO, you can literally pay thousands of dollars to get certain things that players have.
Objective confirmed. Requesting search and destroy.
It's basically the same thing.
Exactly, except
very
it's
limited thing.
right, and it's implemented in a much better fashion, I might add.
Also in the new dungeon, or massive dungeon, they mentioned the boss as Pattern Flores.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if that's somebody, because I feel like I've heard that name in the game, like in the journals or something. I wonder if it's something similar to Glazed Daughters, like Patton Elias. So maybe some guy called Flores is now trapped in there.
Ooh.
And that is the boss. Could it be?
You will not be able to cash in your caliber for real dollar money. It is in-store currency. Right, so you can you use it for the paid shop? I'm assuming you can.
If it's caliber, then obviously it should be.
Right. I'm asking Nemo though, because he's still chatting it up a little bit before he goes off to the Sandman.
Do this top axe refinery.
Yeah, we can. Let me switch characters really quickly. As much as I'd love to level up Serena some more, unfortunately, she's done.
Yeah, so basically with the new update, I think the routine will be a case of doing the daily missions, doing the Sigma, doing the Wall Crusher, get the Ancestor modules every day, and whatever resources are needed. And Kuiper suddenly becomes very important.
Yep. I love that change. I love that, you know, the players who have more time in the game than me, more stuff in the game than I do, have something that they can finally spend all their resources on.
Yeah.
This whole update is a net positive for the community, and the sooner the community realizes that, the better off we'll be. I feel like once it's in practice and once there's a few days under everybody's belts, everyone's perspective is going to change.
I hope so, because I'm kind of fed up. I'm just wholesale banning people. I'm done being nice.
Yep.
I've been making videos for like about 9 years, and I've rarely ever banned anyone.
Right.
TFT of all the games. the community has just,
It's one of the most divisive communities out there.
Yeah, it's just very strange to me because I thought, oh, a PvE, a nice PvE game, I can chill, it won't be a problem.
Right.
But it's sometimes worse than PvP games.
Yep. I mean, with PvP, because I was talking to Nemo about this earlier, like with PvP games, specifically Call of Duty, like it might be more toxic than this community is, but at least with the toxicity, it's all the same. And it's basically the entire community, whereas in this community, it's a split. Either 2 or 3 different ways in terms of where everybody's head is at and how we all feel about the game.
Descendant, there is a
Yeah, like I
tactical
told you earlier,
objective
like
needs to be
literally
destroyed.
first comment,
Requesting
there's nothing, it's just
confirmation.
mercenaries.
Yep.
How many, what else do you expect?
People ask for more universal skins. They're giving us 2 in a week.
Yeah, more universal skins. And apparently, anything like other than an actual mission is not considered content. I was so I don't know how that happened.
Right.
Sure, people might not like the lounges
Confirm the
and
location.
that, but trigger modules, transcendent modules, ancestor modules.
Oh, I'm actually going to... Oh, fuck. I need to do those arcade missions real quick. I'm going to head over to those.
The ones?
Yeah, at Teleporter 3. Or near it, I should say.
Oh, you mean those motorcycle parts?
No, the Void Axiom, that's what they're called.
Have spotted it as well.
Excellent.
Remove them quickly.
No, that's not what I... I'm stuck? Okay. I'm not going to be able to complete this.
How much time?
It's 15 seconds. I thought this is where you were going and I got confused and then I just started following you. It's all good.
Attention. Large-scale dimensional breaching progress. Please evacuate to an area out of range of the siren.
Yep, free ultimate character. That's good. Especially for our newer players. Unfortunately, not good for me.
Yeah, I think it's a choice between Epic, Ajax, and VS. I think ultimate. It's those 3, or maybe it's any. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we can get you in here for that.
To get the XP, I'm almost done picking Scarab.
Oh, it's all good. I'll just work on Valby later. Nice. First ever Field Colossi takedown. Let's go. Oh, people already dealt with the other one? Damn.
We have about 8 minutes before Wall Crasher drops in. So I wonder if we can do something else real quick.
Bruh, come on, keyboard, please. It's the bug, unfortunately. I wish it was just like an actual hardware issue that'd be easier to fix. What's up, boss? Oh yeah, I agree, Nemo. God damn, nice Serena. Yo, Iconic, let's get you in the server too, my friend. Here. This is my Discord username.
Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Hello? Hello?
What's up, man?
Yo, what's going on?
How's it going?
Wall Crasher time. Going good.
Soon.
Going good.
Go ahead and add me on Discord and we'll get you on the server, brother.
It's a good game. On the Discord? Sure.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, man. That new content, bro. I'm like, excited. Very excited.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Hopefully once it comes out, all the fucking... Well, not all of them, because some of them won't ever stop, but hopefully the ones who are actually complaining and actually care about the game shut the fuck up. That's my hope.
Yes, sir. We can only hope. Is that your Discord name in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The only rules are keep the channels as related to the title as possible, but I'm not gonna bust your balls if we talk about other shit and whatever. No real people or nudes in NSFW. Every now and then, if you send me something, I might let you post it if it's like an actual nude or whatever. But no real people. Only anime shit. And just don't be a piece of shit.
Sure.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. You're good, man. No problems there. I think I sent you a friend request.
Yep, I got it. All right.
And how's it going, LBG? I enjoy your content too,
good.
man.
Thanks.
I like it.
Just grinding as usual.
Yeah, man.
What nice colors on you, Serena.
Yeah, he does. She
Thank
looks
you.
Amazing.
Thank
you.
Thinking of getting this one. I don't really play her much. Always.
That was the first skin I bought because I got that right because that was before the Summer Paradise skins came out. For her, I mean, the first skin I bought for her.
And it sort of works with her theme with the evil knight armor.
Rolls. Wish I could mod more than 30 people, man. That's not going to be enough at a certain point. Dude, what the... This guy said, why are we getting more descendants? They need to fix the ones we have and focus on build diversity, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, that's literally what they're doing, though, man. They're doing both. Like, why is that an issue? You want build diversity? We just got 200 new fucking modules. Are you kidding me?
I actually didn't go through those. I don't even know what we did.
This guy didn't watch the live stream. All he watched was my video. I even told him, though, that Haley and Glare are getting buffs. I said that in the video. They need to fix the ones we have.
There's a lot of modules.
Yeah.
The trigger ones, they're going to change up the builds quite a bit. And let's not forget the ancestor ones.
Oh, yeah.
People will be putting crit on Serena and others. Just the new external component set for Paris has 65% toxicity tolerance. Of course, people are going to use that on Serena.
We need more build diversity, my guy. 80% of the descendants in the game are now viable. And over half of them are viable in multiple mediums of content.
You can just have a bunch of talking. They just keep repeating in every single.
Yep.
There's just skins. There's only Guna stuff. It's only for incels.
Dude.
Warframe is better.
I hate hearing about the fucking, oh, build diversity this, build diversity that. God, man.
What happened to people just playing the game?
Exactly.
Play the game you like. don't like it, play something else. It's not that difficult. There's thousands of games. I say this because I'm old. I did not have proper access to games until I was in my early 20s. I only had like demos from magazines, CDs and stuff like that.
Right.
These people have unlimited choice. So many free-to-play games. Free-to-play concept only came about like in the last few years with Fortnite and stuff. I mean, probably there were some games, but it wasn't a big deal.
The problem nowadays is that gamers nowadays are so spoiled. It's not even that like there's a dramatic shift in the type. Well, I mean, there's a dramatic shift in the type of people. Because like I'm from the 90s, right? I was born in the 90s. You know, so I grew up with like the PS2 era and stuff like that, Xbox 360, you know. Dude, exactly. These people parroting this, oh my god, no build diversity, they're just not educated on the game. I'm sorry to say it, but you don't know anything about the game. Like, even before the live stream, right, that argument still fell flat because they're, like I said, over half the roster is viable in bossing and mobbing. Before the live stream and after this, like, this argument just falls flat completely. You just went and listened to Drybear's video, took that one thing that he said, and you're taking it to the extreme, and that's exactly what's happening. And now you're bringing it to my videos. Along with, it was Valby, Lepic, Glay, Haley, Freyna. And who else? Is there another one that I'm missing that's getting buffed soon?
I mean, Eugene should be getting buffed next week.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, at this point, there isn't really anyone weak after they sort out Eugene. There isn't really anyone who is like very weak. I mean, they may not be as strong as some others, but I think everyone will be viable. Well, December. To do something for missions, so I can do another 10-15 minutes.
No, I think that's it for me for today, my friend. Well, until tonight, that is. I appreciate both of you, though, for spending time with me. Appreciate both of you for your support, especially you, Iconic. I know I've seen you in my past few streams and stuff like that. Sure. And, yeah, it was nice to finally sit down and talk to you. And LBG, as always, it's been a pleasure, my friend.
You, as always.
Cheers, guys.
All right, later, brother. Alrighty, if you're watching my stream right now, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate you and your support. Taking time out of your day to come and check out my channel. If you're watching the playback on this stream, thank you so much for that. I genuinely appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.